Hello, everyone.
Baby
We're
girl,
talking
how are
about
you?
blah, 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 blah. Hi, hello,
Fun fact,
everyone.
the Celtic peoples and the people that were that way. You can't see it, but I'm gesturing in a direction. The Romans called them barbarians because their language to Roman ears sounded like bar 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 bar.
It's getting into dogs of wisdom territory.
You gotta love Splendor and just his random facts that you have such a vast array of knowledge / Googling skills. I'm not wrong though, right? I've seen you Google very quickly during Rob
Google.
streams.
I knew that one though. It's a fun language fact from your boy Splendor.
You'll notice two things. One, we don't have Compton. I'll get to the recap as to why that is. And also, if you're in the Discord, you see he's out enjoying his time in the real world, which, that man needs a break from carrying this party for going on 2 years
He
now.
should be here.
Fucking whatever.
Yeah, fuck that.
Burying us.
Fuck that.
No, absolutely not. He should be here.
As far as I'm concerned, my backpack just got a little lighter.
Oh shit.
And then it will be here in a little bit. Reina, she's dealing with her husband who doesn't want to show up home yet, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. She's
on a quest to find her man.
Yeah. So we will be here. I do apologize if my hydro goes out. We do have a thunderstorm. And if you can hear it, you probably can't because I got good audio filters on, but it's a real tingling and tangling and everything like that. So we're going to start and we're going to pretend that Rain is just kind of downstairs after all this happened until M is able to show up. But would any of you like to do the recap or do you want me to take care of it this week? I'm going to take the resounding silence.
No, let's see. Here's the thing. I realized as I was considering the fact that we didn't roll for fucking recap again.
No, we did. No, M is supposed to do it, but she's not here.
Oh, unbelievable. That's even worse. But there's a tradition here in this campaign. I see no reason to break it. The tradition being that I always recap sessions after my character's done.
Oh shit. Well,
yeah, that is a thing. All right, I'll send it your way.
It has fallen.
It just works that way.
This is the first time it's actually been, But it was a very straightforward session. It was a really easy one.
Combat is always a pretty easy session.
Yes, our party, our heroes, they rolled up to the gate, just absolutely wrecked everybody there. Roshan died, and I think actually, like, he was the only one to take substantial damage. He might have been one of the only ones to take any damage. I
Yep.
think.
Yep.
I did a little bit. Farron did a little bit.
Yeah, and Compton also got hit by a rock. But we got through that. Roshan died, sucked, got rezzed, totally fine, no worries, no trauma, it's all good. After clearing up this fight and killing that terrible blue bastard, we returned to camp and just kind of decompressed for a little bit. And during our decompression, we had a conversation amongst ourselves, talking about expectations and desires to keep our party members safe in the heat of battle. They got a little, but that's fine. We'll sort that out later. And then Compton told Roshan about his wish to know. I'm gonna fuck up the wording so bad, but oh well. His wish was to know all of Forwin's everything about Forwin, including alternate identities and their histories. A small wish to know a little bit about a guy. Easy. That's not gonna hurt anybody. Once we gather everybody up, Compton makes his wish, and everything kind of explodes a little bit. Both him and Roshan get set on fire briefly. Compton gets whisked away into a magical library with a fucking dragon, and Roshan gets electrocuted about it. I'm pretty sure that's where we left off.
That is where you left off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Roshan is up
100%.
against a wall, unconscious and smoking, and Compton's fucking dead.
It was
Kind of a shit show.
Yep.
yeah. It wasn't just the way Compton phrased his wish is what made it so utterly aggressive, everybody. If we're wondering why things happened the way they were, Compton, in Compton manner, just needed to go that extra mile. That's the best way to state it. So
Wasn't it Roshan got like super drinks? It was like it was like the same as like a level 10
Yes,
spell or some shit.
Yeah.
the wish was
Mhm.
equivalent to a 10th level spell,
it
which is
was.
crazy.
in a sorry state.
Damn.
So we begin our session back in Compton's Tower, outside the city of Karain. Currently, you're all on the upper level in the astrology type. Nope, not that one. That's the wrong one. In the astrology type room where the stars are above, and currently, as the scene plays out, Farron and Kyla are standing there, and you watch as Roshan is blasted backwards by a force of lightning, slamming against the wall, and Compton crumples where he stands. And as he lays there on the floor, his eyes are open. Well, his eye is open. And all you can see is a white hue in his eye, and you swear it looks like some type of script or text is just rolling through that bare eye. Baron and Kyla, what do you do?
Farron will immediately run up to Roshan and like check him over, see, like check for a pulse. His hands like just shaking in fear.
All right.
Like
Roll me
adrenaline.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Is this a spell?
This is not a spell.
Is this against the spell? Okay.
No.
Kyla's kind of standing there looking back and forth between the two of them, and seeing that Farron moved to Roshan's side, she's gonna check. She's gonna go over to where Compton is and like just kind of look him over, see what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Oh fuck.
You got an 8?
8.
Okay. Yep. 8. So as you go up and touch Roshan, you will take 4 points of lightning damage as his his body is like crackling and sparking off of this energy. At first, when you go up and you're walking to him, it looks like it started to reside, but as soon as you touch him, it's just kind of like that static charge when someone rubs their feet against the floor, and all of a sudden, like you feel the crack of lightning just jump off of his body towards you, and you get zapped a bit.
I'm just gonna grin and bear it and take it, and I'm just try again for a pulse. I'm gonna touch him again. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yep. Roll me just a medicine check to see how quickly.
Okay. Motherfucker. Tonight's not my net already. Natural 1.
I was about to say, was it a nat 1?
So that's a 6.
So as you're like reaching over, checking for his pulse, all of a sudden, Roshan, you're reeling from this charge. You're still in a haze, kind of not knowing where you are. You have that like when a shell goes off, like in the war, you have that shell shock and just like the like a humming in your ears, a large squeal, a haze, not understanding everything that's going on, and all of a sudden you feel the jab, like where your right underneath where your jaw is, where normally you feel for a pulse, you just feel someone stabbing their fingers in underneath of your jaw very rapidly, seeming to try and provide some sort of first aid, but not very well, as you just keep feeling the sharp pain as the fingers get deeper and deeper underneath your jaw.
He immediately smacks the hand away. Like, he doesn't need that. Ow.
Farron will back up a little bit, but keep his closeness, but he'll back off.
Hello, M.
Hello, M. Kyla kind of looked back and just like obviously noticed that, Roshan with the lightning and stuff and how it hurt Farron. So she wants to touch Compton to check for a pulse, to check for any kind of, but she's also just kind of thinking like, oh shit, like what, how am I going to do this? If I like with the text in his eye and whatnot showing, it's like, if I touch him, is it going to like disturb anything? Is it going to like fuck shit up more? Like she's hesitantly like stepping around him, kind of assessing the situation.
And from where you're standing right now, he seems lifeless, just slumped on the ground, not moving even slightly, while the rest, while you see Farron going over and looking at Roshan, and Roshan you can start to see moving and shifting back to life. It is just completely dead currently, as you can so far telling from a distance where you see Compton, you don't even see his chest rising and falling as you normally do from a distance.
I think I'd run right up and check it out.
Okay.
Can I check for signs of life?
Hanshun, do a medicine check.
Oh, I've never done one of those before. I don't know what my modifier is. All right, here we go. That is not a D20. There you go. That's a 13.
A 13. You're looking around, you're checking him over. You can't tell exactly what's wrong with him, but you do, like when you get close, you put your hand near his mouth and you can feel like the air hitting your palm. You know he's breathing, but there seems to be, other than just the base breath coming from his body, there are no signs of life.
And if I stay for a moment, because like he had a slow pulse before, it's not like it's, once every minute or something.
Yeah, you'll get that. Boom. just the sign that he is there. Your best sign of life is that he's breathing, and that's about the most that you're gonna get. His pulse is really throwing you off at first because you think he's dead, but after a while you feel that just small little
and I'd know
pulse
the weight.
of
Are there, if I like get really close, like put one hand on each side of his face and like stare in really close, could I read some of the text, like catch a word or something?
You can roll me a perception check. The DC on this one though is going to be 20.
Oh fuck!
We'll see.
Unnatural 20.
Come on.
That was a natural 1.
Oh fuck!
Yes, perfect. We win.
It's going so rapidly through the eye.
Yeah.
The only reason you can tell it's text is every once in a while your eyes focus. When you're looking at a fan on your ceiling.
Mhm.
And sooner or later you focus on one fan
Yeah.
blade and you catch it that it's not going as fast. You get that, but you're like looking for a certain letter. Then all of a sudden you see one of like a script letter start to go every so often. That's the only reason you can tell it's a type of text, because you can't get words, you can't get any context. Just every once in a while you're focusing on one symbol that repeats over and over and over every once in a while. But you know, with how quick it's going, this is not something that is a slow message repeating. It's almost like it's
Yeah,
just a
all
part
the
of a bunch of different
information.
words. Exactly.
I fucking told him this was gonna happen.
But yeah, you all sit there. Compton, slowly breathing, barely a pulse as per usual. Roshan, you are hurting beyond belief. Every muscle in your being is just tensed and cramped up. You were blasted back against the wall. You, with the amount of force that you were shunted away from Compton, you've never, even the earlier today when you were hit with that giant necrotic blade over and over and over, that felt nothing in comparison with the amount of force that just shattered your body. I would actually like you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. And this is actually not like your health. This is your body withstanding the force.
Well, this is lucky for me because I'm really good at Constitution. It's a +2.
Yeah. 18 is going to be the DC on this one.
Well, it's a 7, so
Roshan, you broke your arm with this one when you hit the wall.
that's not ideal. I think like Roshan is just like it's just hurt. So whereas right now he's like sitting up against the wall, he's just gonna like shift his body, like use every ounce of the little bit of control he has of his form currently, and just lay on the ground. It's not even laying so much as it's just like twisting and falling. So he's laying on his side. He will favor the side that the arm he didn't break.
What would you all like to do?
And Farron's over at Roshan.
Yes.
Mhm.
Farron, how's he doing over there?
He's alive. Uh his arm looks broken. In my brain, his arm is literally bending the opposite way that it should be. So
It definitely doesn't look the way it should be, for sure.
yeah.
Something's off about it.
Hmm.
So you know how an arm is normally like that? It's normally, well, it's doing
It's
that.
yeah.
And I know you guys at home
That's
can't see, but I'm
multiple
like
breaks. It's a
Yeah,
zigzag.
that's a zigzag arm break. God damn.
Where his arm is up like this, there's just like that at the
Yeah.
end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
Oh fuck.
These absolute idiots. Raina's gonna go over and try to help out Roshan. I feel like she would have some bone setting skills.
Oh god.
If you do want to do medicine together, you could definitely do it with advantage, for sure. Trying to set this.
Together.
Can I go off and grab like some kind of like sheets or something to like make a sling for him?
Oh yeah, you have everything right here on the top floor. Remember, this was like
Okay,
your
cool.
bed quarters, right? So there's sheets. You could
you're right,
you could bust off a bed rail if you really wanted to.
Yeah, we
everything
need
you have
to-
everything
yeah.
you need.
Yeah, splint. Yeah.
So between Farron and
I've
Raina,
got a bunch of
whoever wants to
arrows.
roll medicine, they can with advantage. See how you set his arm.
Okay. Do you want to roll? I've rolled a 1 today, so I feel like you should roll it.
Me?
Yeah. Are you helping me or not?
I got.
My medicine's pretty. I can roll if you guys want.
Ooh, okay. No, I got it.
You got it?
24.
Ooh.
24, yeah.
Math.
Farron, I have to ask though, how nice are you about this? Like, are you generally or
fuck.
just getting the job done?
Oh no, he took that slap, the hand slap, away to heart, and he's being as gentle as possible, but getting the job done.
Putting it
Oh.
back in place, like
Oh crap.
Yeah. Farron knows bones. What can I say? I guess I don't know.
you do
Mhm.
collect them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah,
isn't how it
Roshan, very
goes.
quickly. You don't
Yeah,
get to bite
right.
down on anything. You don't have any warning. You just get the snap, snap, and you feel the bone grind back, gets like put in a more straight array, and then you just kind of get patched up very quickly. It does not feel pleasant whatsoever.
I imagine that at a certain point, like any distinct pain just doesn't exist. It just heaps onto the pile of like everything hurts a little bit more now.
Today
Like,
sucks,
my
and this is
arm
just
doesn't
another
hurt.
one.
It's just everything is terrible.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I know this. We have to get this done. I'm sorry. This sucks.
Rashawn has not made a sound. He has been actively, literally biting his tongue.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'll. Farron will also get like the sling out and like make sure it's set correctly and gingerly, but like lovingly, I guess. Like make sure he's okay. If this makes sense. Make sure the sling is set correctly and everything's good.
As soon as he wakes up, I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
What is? Farron will turn to Reyna and what about it? Is he okay?
I think he'll be fine. Like I fucking told him when he said this idea to me earlier today, all of that information just slammed into his brain. So there's words going on his eyeball. I feel like all the information's just getting processed.
Did you just say words?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, come look at his eye.
And Kyla's gonna walk over to Reina and like kind of crouch down next to her and like look at Compton's eye.
Farron will not move away from Rashawn.
but yeah,
See the little
Kyla,
words?
it's hard to tell that they're words, but the same thing for you. Like if you focus on seeing one symbol / letter, sooner or later you'll see it flash through his eye, one after another, after another, after another. So you can tell it's some type of
Realize
text.
that
Just
it's
Yeah.
text of some
Yeah.
sort. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
The fuck? Wow. Yeah, no,
Is-
this was
is he
fucking
breathing?
dumb.
Yeah, barely.
I mean, that's no change, right?
True.
He wasn't really kind of, and he'll like gesture like towards him as well. Like kind of the same deal.
I think he'll be fine. He probably just needs to process all the information. I mean, what else can we do?
Really, nothing else at this point.
Reina is clearly annoyed about this situation, especially since she told him and then he was like, no, everything's going to be fine. But she will still go and like get a pillow or something, put it under his head and be like, oh my God, you dumb. And she's like muttering the whole time. Just no, Reina, it's going to be all right. Whatever. Yeah. I'll just make a wish. Yeah.
So I guess we're just gonna have to wait for him to process, and I don't fucking know.
Graham, what time is it? Because it was like only kind of halfway through the day last, right?
But it's literally about halfway through the day. You all went very early morning. Battle started probably about 9. That took very quickly. About another 2 hours to get back. About noon right now.
I'm gonna help Roshan up and get him into a chair.
You have to actively like carry him. He can put no weight on anything. My movement speed is 0.
Yep.
Drag
This is
him.
great. I'm super strong.
Are you really?
No.
Yeah. Maybe as Big Mushroom Man you are, though.
Oh.
Screw it. I'm gonna. Yep. Fungal form. Form of mushroom.
Please don't make the mushroom man. Fuck.
Late.
And Mushroom Man will carry Roshan over to a chair in front of the
Everything's going
fire.
so well. This is exactly what I wanted for my day.
In your head, you are going to hear, "Why the fuck did you let him do that?"
Literally, and he'll answer out loud because, why bother thinking it? He still doesn't know how this works. I literally can't say no. I need all of you to understand that I cannot be held responsible for any dumb shit wishes you make because I have to grant them.
So if we say that phrase, which I will
It's
not,
done.
it's done.
To my great detriment, as you just saw.
You
Fuck.
have any idea, like, what happened? What magic that you used to make this happen?
Grim, can I do some severely handicapped arcane detective work?
You definitely
See if I
could
can-
roll for it. Yep, you can roll for an arcana.
Is of course a disadvantage, but I'm gonna give it a go. My arcana is a +1. It's not great, but it'll be fine.
Mhm.
10.
A 10.
The other
You
die was a
have
10 on the die, so it's not a good night for me.
So it does make a sense though that you just don't understand the process. You've granted wishes before. You've felt the power from within yourself as well of a connection to the earth around you, the energy of the world causing the magic to flow through you to grant people's wishes. You've granted wishes on scales of magic that you don't even possess, such as when you teleported that man to wherever you sent him. You could feel that power came from somewhere, a collective of the energy of the world around you, helping you make that wish. What feels odd to you and why you can't wrap your head around what the magic is going on is the fact that the energy coalesce around you from the outside, but instead of it dispersing back into around you and the earth as a whole, it seemed to have dissipated, and an outside energy never felt to you ever returned after you sent that energy away. You can't even begin to comprehend where his consciousness may have been sent, if it was sent anywhere. Is Compton like brain fried because of this spell? Is Compton gone out of his body? Is Compton just completely comatose? He wished for knowledge, but where he's getting it from or how he's receiving it, you have no idea.
But I did feel a third party.
Oh, you felt a third party 100%.
Okay. He'll just like shake his head. I don't understand the energies. I only channel them. All I can do is give it a nudge one way or the other, but he was very clear on what he wanted. There was no room for me to do anything else. There was something else that I felt, and that's new. I don't know if that happens all the time or if that happened because what he wanted, but I felt something else.
Something like a being or like a energy?
Well, I felt a lot of energy. You probably saw that I was a little
Yeah.
whatever the electrical equivalent of on fire is. Uh, I was that for a bit, and I'm still, I'm still, and he like tries moving his other arm, and I'm still a little stiff. I don't know what it was. I know that it was something else that pushed, and that hurt me a lot. He seems fine.
For the most part.
Should I go into his brain?
Nope.
Not
Mm-mm.
too
Not
far.
Farron.
I mean, if you want to like brush it. it's like-
Absolutely not. Nope.
okay.
Nope. Not happening.
Okay.
You do whatever you want to do,
Well,
Farron.
Roshan, I
I
think you should
won't.
get to bed.
Grim, do not don't
Grim
let the
poking
intrusive
bear.
don't let the intrusive thoughts win.
I ghost
thank you for
really
asking.
want to.
No, I
but
know you really fucking want
that's
to.
yeah.
Aaron, thank you for asking this time, though.
Yeah, I think it's time I learned my lesson. I didn't, but
Literally
it
never
seems like a
gonna
better
offer you.
idea.
Too. Well, I think that we should get Roshan to bed.
Yes.
for maybe at least
Mhm.
a day
For
or
forever. Yeah, no,
7.
just for the rest of time, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
The whole
Farron will scoop him up and place him in bed.
thank you.
At least I didn't have to bring you back again. Shit.
And a big beefy hand will
Beefy mushroom hand.
caress the good shoulder.
I listen, I get it, I like it a lot, and I'm so happy to know that you're in there. I'm not kissing you like that.
And I'll lose the form.
It's better. He will fully, with his one good arm, make the feeblest attempt to pull Farron into bed with him.
And Farron will we'll get the motion and we'll climb in bed
This is great.
next
We're
to him.
just gonna take the gate and have the rest of the day to relax. It's gonna be so good.
Are you sure? Like, what about? Don't we have other things to do?
Oh fuck that. I'm like, no, you felt this before. You died.
Yeah.
You know that feeling, and oh hey, I also know this from past experience. That's wonderful, where like you feel like you're right about to die. Like a stiff breeze would be the thing that is your demise.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I feel like right now. Like if I just didn't get a single good night's sleep, I would die. I'd like actually die.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah, thank you. Good night.
No.
Oh, hey, I do need to say, you are here for this, I think, but it feels important to remind. If he's still dead by tomorrow morning, we do have to evacuate the whole place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
That's
why?
for tomorrow. The tower will collapse.
Oh, fuck.
We'll deal with that in the morning if we have to.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be great. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye. I get some fucking rest.
And Farron will spoon him.
Roll for spoon.
Yeah, roll for
Um,
spoon.
Roll for spoon.
You don't have to roll for spoon. It's uncontested.
Oh,
Technically succeed.
Good, because it was a natural 20.
hey, yo.
Best fucking spoon ever.
He's the
So
he's the
glad
biggest
he's-
biggest of
both
spoons.
big. You
The
were
natural
big
20 got
and
used
little
for that,
spoon.
and not the first medicine check you did.
Yeah.
We roll for the important things here.
God damn it.
I'm going to just go over to Compton and kiss him on the forehead and feel it and just say, I can't believe you did this. And then just look, I'm going to go downstairs.
One thing. Where do you kiss him?
Right on the forehead, right like a
Perfect.
probably
So
on the temple, like above his eye.
as soon as you kiss him on like the forehead,
Oh,
you
fuck.
can feel his head is like when someone has the worst like flu or fever, like he is burning hot to the touch on his forehead at the moment. Whatever's going on there, his body is in overdrive and trying to fight off whatever may be either intrusive to him or just his whole body is just in an overdrive type speed and is causing him to burn up.
Well, great. I'm gonna go down then and get a cool cloth and put it on his head. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, easy enough.
Kyla's
Well,
kind of.
great.
Kyla doesn't know what's going on. She kind of looks at her. What's the
He's-
cloth for?
He's all fevery, probably because his brain is out trying to work too hard from all of the information that just got slammed into his head.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'm afraid he's
His
gonna burn out.
brain's already big enough. His skull's gonna explode.
I think there's room. You only use like
Um,
10% of your brain.
That's not true. That's definitely not true. All right.
Kyla's gonna head downstairs as well. It's like nothing else really can do.
Roshan and Farron, you are resting and relaxing and spooning. Compton is upstairs doing whatever he's doing up there, as far as you can tell. Is he home? No one knows. Raina and
Defragging.
Kyla, what are you doing with the rest of your day? Because you all have a full day still left
Yeah.
ahead of you.
I was gonna go down, check. Is Yorley like cooking in the kitchen? And
Still, they're in a
everything?
mad dash. They're
Okay.
preparing the food. They're drying things. They're doing as much as they can to make the most use of the time that they were informed they had in here.
Hey, Yorley.
Yes, Raina. Oh, please. Once again, thank you. I can't thank you all enough. This has been. We haven't had proper utensils and in cooking devices for a while now, and we've been able to get more than enough rations built up for probably at least another week or so. So, once again, Inform Compton, thank you very much, and to you as well. Thank you for supplying such a boon to us.
Of course. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys have like the rest of today and all night. That's fine, but all of this will crumble down and disappear in the morning because Compton is currently out of commission.
Oh, oh, oh. Was he wounded in the fight? He seemed fine when he
No.
returned, but
No, he was wounded by hubris, and he kind of did a real Compton on himself, and got a bunch of. You know what? It's just he's gonna be okay. I think he got a bunch of information slammed into his brain all at the same time, and I think it's he's just processing. But he is asleep and fevery right now.
I don't completely understand, but all right. So we'll actually thank you. We use the best of the time. We'll make sure that we're out by would around late night, midnight be all right? Do you think we have enough time till then?
Right. Yeah, as much yes, you have at least until the sun comes out. Well, until the sun starts to come up, because that's about when we left. About 24 hours from when he made this tower.
All right. Thank you. Yes. Hopefully he gets better. I don't completely understand what is happening,
Same.
but you all right.
Yep.
Will also, if I as soon as I see Orsic, do you want me to send him to you?
Oh, that would be great. I was actually just about to go out and see who had gotten back so far.
One of his scouts did come, and they didn't want me to worry about him. As far as I know, he's either going to be staying there in the city tonight, or he'll be arriving home very late at night. He's checking on the citizens and making sure. As far as I know, they're actually going to be delivering a supply wagon later this afternoon to the citizens in town to help set up the base camp.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, you don't. I mean, if Orsic gets back late, don't send him to me. I mean, you should spend time with him.
All right. As long as you don't feel that he, if you all are comfortable, that's what's important. But I'll let you know when he arrives back, and we'll be in our tent. You and Compton earlier this morning. You know where that is. You came and greeted us.
Oh, you. Oh, you. Okay. Yeah. Sure. You'll be in your tent. Yes. Okay. Don't worry about it, Yorley. I'll talk to Orsic in the morning.
She looks at you side eye, just confused by your hesitation. And she gets
So
back
I'd
to
like to
cooking.
go. Yeah, I'd like to go out and find the scout then. Kyla, do you want to come?
I'm just gonna go and have a relax myself, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
And so Kyla's gonna go and head into her room, I suppose, lay on the bed, and
We're
actually,
all in the same room.
oh yeah,
Do you
duh.
mind
Mhm.
if you're gonna stay? Kyla, if you're gonna stay, do you mind just like changing out that cool cloth every once in a while?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Actually, you know what? Kyla's gonna go up to where Compton is in the tower because it's just Compton up there, obviously, right? Like,
No. Everybody's in the same room. Compton, Roshan, Farron, you're all in the same room because he used
Oh, yeah.
all the
Just off in a
towers.
corner.
Yeah, you're in
Okay.
a circular room, and then you're all just kind of put into sections of the room because he used
Yeah.
all the other rooms to make bathhouses, kitchens, everything like that. So you
Oh
only
yeah.
normally you all have your own rooms in this tower based off level, but now you only have that top floor where you're all kind of just doing a
Oh, okay.
you know what are they called not brothel
Hostile.
hostel. Yeah, you're doing like one of those
Yeah.
hostel rooms.
Not
Fucking brothel.
Because
No, for you
Compton
all,
had
that's
to
pretty
accommodate
accurate.
everyone else.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Not a brothel.
yeah, I was like, huh? So yeah,
There's
so
some ladies up there, you know.
yeah, so Kyla's gonna she's gonna check on Compton first and check the cloth, see how he's obviously still processing everything. She's gonna go down, run under more cold water, replace it, and then she's gonna go and sit in the room, and she's gonna pull the cleaver out and just kind of look, and she's thinking to herself, she's kind of, how do I explain this? When she took the swing and it missed during combat, she was happy that it missed because she didn't want to feel the bloodlust, but at the same time she was disappointed because she wanted to see what it felt like. And it's like that weird thought of wondering, yes, Grim, I'm doing this shit.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw,
Fuck
Kyla,
me.
as you are imagining that while holding this blade.
Hold on. Wisdom save?
Playing with-
Wisdom save?
Playing with fire, yeah, wisdom save.
Oh,
Paige,
fuck
I
me.
just want to let you know, as Ghost, you deserve this if this goes wrong. You're poking your own bear.
Hey, Ghost. You know what? I know I am, and I love you, but fuck you. Okay, wisdom. $13.
13. As you sit there balancing, like kind of looking at it, looking at the shimmer of the blade, you are picturing like it landing into that man and the blood gushing, and then you stop and you hold the blade, and because it is a magical item, its sheen stays. It doesn't nick. It doesn't need much tending to other than cleaning off whatever was your prey earlier in that day. And as you rotate it and the light from the room shines upon it and your reflection shows in the blade, you see yourself in there just another Kyla laughing in the blade, and as soon as you reach up to touch your face, you feel that you have a smile upon yours. Put another marker
but I
on
love
that
that
one.
at the same time.
Yeah, put another probably 5 markers on that one we haven't dealt with in a while.
Do you mean the anger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold up. 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. If I can remember how to edit shit in this fucking thing. It's been a minute. There we go. Oh, great. I just realized what the total of that is right now. Son of a bitch.
What's your total at?
Fucking plus 16.
Okay. Doing pretty good.
Oh, shit. It's been a minute, man. I forgot about that fucking... Oh, my God.
Gonna have to put her down.
You know what?
TPK.
No. You know what? Get fucked, Ghost. So as she
Anything
reaches
else?
up and
Yep.
as she reaches up and touches her face and feels the smile on her, she kind of just like tips her head, isn't really isn't really affected by it in like a freaked out thing. Kind of just like stops and then shakes her head and puts the cleaver back down. And then decides to just lay down and relax.
You don't put it down though, Kyla. You just lay down and you relax with it.
Okay
Oh,
then.
what a nice teddy.
Now there's 2 incidences of spooning.
I'm spooning a oh god. Wait, if I no, I'm not gonna let the intrusive thoughts win. I am not speaking that into existence. Fuck that shit.
So as
Anyways.
literally everybody in the party at noon in the middle of the day is sleeping.
Not me.
Big day.
Yeah, Raina's not.
I'm
It's been a
fine.
big day.
I was going to say, literally everybody. I love this group. When it's an RP day, you guys don't go to sleep until goddamn 4 a.m. But one fight, and you're all just like, oh god, it's just been such a busy day.
Graham
We're secretly 80 years old.
said this in character. I am one bad night's sleep away from actually dying.
No, Roshan, it makes
Again.
sense. I'm just saying, everybody else is like, eh.
I currently am sitting at 5
I gotta
exhaustion.
care for my boy.
And for people unfamiliar with the system, 6 exhaustion fucking kills you.
Mhm.
Oh no.
I've never
Raina.
seen this before.
Yes.
You head out. You and Compton headed back later. Roshan, Farron, Kyla, as soon as the battle were done, were like, peace, we're out. We don't need to deal with any of this. And then went on their way. You and Compton, though, you stuck around, you checked on the citizens, made sure that the fight was completely done, made sure that if you even tried to see if you could locate the assailant, the female rogue who jumped down the well and tried to escape. You watched them fill in the well, you talked with Orsic, and you do know the scout who is reporting back because you headed back with them. So he's easy enough for you to find throughout.
Came at the same time as we. I'm looking for somebody who came back later than we did.
No, you know who he is because he was assigned to come back later.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know everybody, so it's easy for you to find the scout because you knew if he's back in, he probably has the report.
Yeah. All right. I will find him.
Yep.
And do I know his name?
I wouldn't say you talked to him, but his name is let's go Hansen.
Hanson.
Hansen. He's a halfling gentleman. He's wearing. I knew it as soon as it came out of my mouth. Wearing he is a little bit more armored. He was part of the militia. While he has a leather tunic, he's wearing more civilian clothes over there. White tunic, kind of like a brown jacket. That's maybe a little bit too big for him with his halfling stature. He has very slicked back hair. He has that little hairs growing out of his earlobes. Probably should get that shaved off, and then a small little like mustache over the top with a little bit of pock marks here and there.
Hanson, you're back.
Well, Lady Raina, hello. Thank you once again. Your other individuals, they ran off so quickly. But I just wanted to give great thanks. I feel that we couldn't have we lost many already with a couple of excursions towards the gate, and without your assistance today, I just feel it would have been another failed endeavor. I need a drink, because talking like this all the time hurts. Natural voice sucks.
You should probably get your vocal cords checked out. You maybe have a node or something on there. But anyway, how is everything in town?
Due to the fact that the day before when you delivered all the supplies, which we still can't realize where they came from, but the citizens, they're dealing with it well after your companion Compton had that back and forth, that little debate with the leader of the Cavaliers, the spokesman really of the Cavaliers. They're taking kindly to our presence. They're helping us. They found a nice old rundown inn that we're setting up as a base. We have a couple of rooms for everybody to stay in. Now we just come back, getting the supplies ready to deliver, and try and get a foothold made at the gate.
Good. And did anything ever come of that the rabbit that escaped?
But so far, no. When we were informed that it was a giant that was supposed to appear, we sent out a couple platoons within the city to track it down and try and hold it off. But no, we haven't seen anything yet. There was a loud rumble though that came from the ground below. We're currently investigating it to see where or what it possibly was. But probably about a good 50, 45, about an hour or so after you all left, there was a large that shook the ground. We couldn't find where it's coming from.
Okay, good. But I mean, remember, don't be going around in those tunnels, though, right?
No. We buried the one at the well, and
Yeah.
the information you all gave us that those are death traps. We've seen the tunnels before back near Corston, and we don't dare to go inside because that's where we assume all those faceless creatures are.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, good. It sounds like things are moving along.
Yes, we did receive actually a report. One of the guardsmen from the fort across the city, he did make his way down here to try and team up with old Orsic. We got a letter that an odd-looking man and an elf should be coming down this direction by this evening. Talked about a man very dark-skinned, glowing eyes, large in stature, kind of like an elf had sex with an orc and made some type of orc elf
Oh.
elongated baby man.
Yeah. Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh, you do? I've never heard of such an individual like that.
Yeah, actually, that is my very good friend, Craig.
Well, okay.
Yes.
But
But
sorry, I thought there was more
Great.
description that was going to go there other
Will
than that's my
you,
friend Craig.
will you get the word out that when they do come this way to send them towards towards us?
Well, actually, Orsic did send a message that he knows you've been a great help today, and he was wondering if he could ask you for one more favor.
Oh, sure. Yes, of course.
We're gathering the supplies and getting everything ready. He was wondering if you and your band might be able to escort the wagon to the makeshift fort that not fort, but headquarters we have within the gate.
Yeah, with the rundown inn that you talked about.
Yes, if you all could, we have a couple more militiamen. Most of them now are within the gate. We sent a few back with me. If you could spare a couple of yourselves to help with that, it would be a great boon. We fear that maybe, we don't know exactly, with the rumbling that was under the ground during the assault on the gate, the screams, and then the large thud, we just don't know if there's other things that might be popping out as we approach the city
Yeah.
gates and inside.
Of course. Yeah. No, that makes total sense. When is the wagon leaving?
Not
Soon?
until later. This is kind of
Oh.
why we wanted your protection. It's not going to be everything's going to be round up. We're trying to get everything in one go because it takes about hour and a half to get to the city
Mhm.
to 2 hours. So we're hoping to leave by 4 and then be in there 6, which will be right at dusk time.
Okay. Yeah. We'll definitely be able to lend a hand.
Greatly appreciated. So we'll work on getting the wagons ready. I'll just come to the tower when we're ready, or are we going to
Yeah,
meet us down here?
Oh, we'll meet you down here.
Oh, good. Yeah, so same as when we met this morning, we'll have the wagons at the edge of the camp ready to go whenever you are.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. Do you need any help? I have some free time right now.
Oh, if you're willing to give a hand, then for sure. I have to go. First, I'm going to go smoke like 5 more cigarettes to keep this going, but after that, then we'll definitely
and we
get
can have
back.
an extensive. I'm hoping that we can have a good long conversation while we work.
Most definitely. We can talk like this for hours and hours.
Great. So
But,
yeah, Raina Raina would like to just to help out around for like a little while, just so that
Yep.
to keep her mind off of the Compton situation.
And as you're helping out, you see that the citizens of the camp, the ones who aren't a part of the militia, like the blacksmiths, the cooks, the menders, the what are they called? The tailors. They're all mending everything, getting the supplies ready, blankets, tarps, everything that they can think of that this makeshift headquarters would be. You see that some of the citizens who are a little bit more physically fit seem to be like getting ready to partake in the wagon travel. Maybe they're going to assist helping set up the HQ. And there's probably about 5 or 6 mercenaries that are like the militia that have come back with Hanson and are getting everything ready, checking over the wagons, kind of making sure that if there is an ambush, they are ready to go for it. They're still on edge because even though you took back the gate, still a lot of unknown factors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna help out for a few hours until like about probably an hour before the wagon's supposed to leave, and then I'll head back to the tower to see who wants to come.
Easy enough. You kind of work back, and you can see when you returned, people were very thankful. You could see it in their eyes. They were very happy to see that you returned because it means that you were successful. But even though you're this grand fighter who swayed the battle, really made it possible to take back the gate, the fact that you're willing to stop and help people instead of just always being there to fight, but just getting down with everybody else, getting on their level, helping them with all this mundane tasks, you can see in their eyes it's not the gratitude, the awe-inspiring that it was when you first returned. There's that more of that connection that's being formed with these people side by side.
Okay. Cool.
Farron and Kyla, I'm assuming Roshan is just out,
Dead asleep.
right?
Mm,
So Farron and Kyla, what do you all do? Because Rainy, what do you think? Probably an hour and a half. You're gone.
Well, it depends how many hours until they leave. Probably about like 5 hours, right? Because
Of
it's
4 hours. Yeah, they're gonna be leaving in
okay,
4 hours.
So then, yeah, I'll help for like 2.5 hours.
Perfect. Yeah. So Farron and Kyla, what do you all do within that time frame?
Farron will just be laying there, his mind racing a little bit about how he literally almost lost his boyfriend twice in a span of 2 hours, maybe. Uh, and going through the actions of what happened and his mind racing of how it could have gone, how it is, and different things he could have done to avoid the first time him being gone. Looking at his amulet of Black Skull that he has that I forgot about. I myself ghost forgot that he had. Um and how he's negative thoughts, yes, but how he's happy to have Rashawn still. And ever so often he'll look over at Kyla and notice that she's spooning a knife.
And Kyla.
oh my god. Yeah, so yeah. She's still spooning the fucking knife. She's not asleep though. She's just kind of like laying there looking at the blades still, just like remembering seeing, the reflection and whatnot. And just kind of like thinking like, what exactly all that means. But she's just been laying there too, just kind of in her own thoughts.
And
At
I
any
think
moment, do you
while
remember that line when Roshan said, "Oh no, that thing is definitely cursed as fucked"? You guys were wondering who's gonna pick it up.
It was me.
Sorry, Fran.
and I think no, you're good. I think while just laying there to kind of pass the time, because honestly, like you know how like you like cuddling with your partner, but when they're asleep, you can't move because you don't want to disturb them, and you're kind of bored. You know that you kind of know,
Yeah.
So
You
he's
can't
kind of just like
Yeah.
he's got his arm up and he's like just he's forming flowers in his hand and he's watching them die over and over and over again.
I don't feel safe.
What the fuck?
Dark.
That
Jesus
is dark.
Christ.
What the fuck?
Guys,
Even the
this is how
cat looks at you. Even your cat, which is an abomination,
fucking
sitting on the edge of the bed, watches you, tilts its head, shakes it, turns around, and walks away, watching you do this.
Guys, this isn't it's not like a negative thing. It's not like nefarious.
No,
it's just
it's
this
Oh,
is
we
how
know.
Farron
It's just
is.
weird. It's just weird.
It's
just weird and it's amazing. And I'm
the
like, and it's a what the fuck?
it's the circle of nature, all right.
So good.
Kyla's gonna like decide to sit up and like she puts the cleaver away and she looks over at Farron who's like like fucking grows flower kills flower flower kills flower, kind of looks at him and go and just like
You don't have
Now-
no. You do not have any room to judge. No.
no. I know I don't. This is why I'm doing it anyways, because I know I'm gonna get judged in return. I don't give a shit. Kind of looks at Farron and kind of like tips her head and like mouths at him like, what are you doing?
Farron says nothing and just stares daggers at her.
And Kyla lifts her middle finger, flips him off.
Farron smirks and he'll kiss Rashawn's cheek and just lay down. Still doing the flower thing.
Jesus Christ.
As you all lay there, Roshan getting sleep, Farron focusing on the cycle of life, and Kyla just being weird in the chair, honestly.
You know what? I'm not gonna
Kidding.
debate that because it's pretty fucking weird.
But even for you, Kyla, as you're like standing there, like sitting there, contemplating, like thinking over the blade, like, even though you had that conversation with Farron and he probed your mind and you feel like you've gained back some things, even though you look in the blade and you wonder, is it the curse or is it me? Is there still things that I don't completely understand? You just kind of sit there and ponder and you feel like there's words trying to reach you, but you just can't seem to recall them at the moment. And around that time, that's when Reyna would arrive back at the top of the tower.
Okay, I'm just gonna come right up into the room. I'll check
Mhm.
Compton's cloth. Change it.
It's dry. It's dry.
Yeah.
Kyla didn't do it at all. She just forgot about
I'm a
it.
fucking douchebag because I was too busy spooning my knife. Sorry.
All right. Well, are you guys? Do you want to do things today? Are you out? We've got there's a wagon going into town. They want us to escort it there in case they get ambushed.
Kyla looks over right now. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense for like maybe Farron to. I don't want to speak for you, Farron, but I have a feeling that you're gonna want to stick with Roshan. So, if that's the case, I mean, I'll go with you, Reyna. It's
No, I'll go. I mean, I think all hands on deck for who's able.
Mhm.
I don't think Rashawn will be angry.
Yeah, he's sleeping. We should let him sleep. And
Yeah. Pass the
Really
fuck
can't do
out.
anything for him right now. It'll be fine.
um, Icicle Teeth is cold, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll have Icicle Teeth stay here and snuggle Compton to keep him cool. Since nobody will be here to change. Not that anybody would change the towel anyway, but
I'm sorry.
but
I will say though, Reina, there was one person that came back with a militia that you could task with this. He's a pretty good
Thomas.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna go find him. I'll still have Icicle Teeth stay just in case.
Once again, you were working with him on the wagon. You probably shared some things back and forth, had a little conversations. Thomas, for everybody who's new here, Thomas was their little errand boy back at the very beginning of this campaign, back in the town of Corston, only probably about a day or so to the east. Hi, Lady Raina. Hi, hello. Thank you again. I did, in fact, I felt like I carried myself very well during the fight, but you all were
did.
just no, you outclass us 10-1, honestly. Some
Well,
of you
it
were
takes
flying.
time. Yes. Yeah, that doesn't take time. Well, it takes time, and you have to like dedicate yourself to doing that instead of like other things. But we all have our paths. Thomas, can I ask you a favor for Compton?
Oh, anything for you and Compton. Of course, Lady Rena. What can I do for you?
Well, Compton is under the weather. He's not feeling well. So I need you to please. I'm going to be escorting the wagon, and while I'm gone, if you could just, I've got a nice cool cloth on his head. If you could just make sure that stays nice and cool. He's got a bit of a fever. Icicle Teeth, my cat, is gonna stay with him
Okay.
also to keep him cool. But just be a good like a nurse.
Oh, change out his cloths and everything like that. I can
Mhm.
definitely do that for you all.
Are you sick?
No. Yeah, yes. He slowly puts his hand down.
You are?
No, I'm not. Normally, Mr. Compton, when he asks me to do things, he'd give me a little coin. Is that?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, here. Right, give him. Let's see how much I have in my inventory right now. I don't keep a lot on me. Oh, okay, I got a lot today. Raina will give him 2 gold.
Oh,
Is that
yes,
good?
right away. That no, yes,
Alright.
that is. Thank you. As always, you all are the generous types. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I
and
will
here,
go
listen
and
here, Thomas.
uh-huh.
When Compton wakes up, tell him that I didn't pay you, and so you need to be compensated, okay?
Oh, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I can definitely do that, Miss Raina. I'll keep the cloth damp and make sure that he stays cool. And is there anything else you need me to do up in the tower? Do you need me to wash things, clean things, get anything for you?
No, I think that's everything.
Oh, all right. So I'll just go. I'll go right there.
Yeah.
See, like drops. He was like holding up a crate and just drops it and runs off. And the rest are just looking at him like, what the hell?
Mhm. Okay, so we'll head over to the caravan, to the wagon.
Yeah.
Before we do leave, Farron will produce a small red and orange flower and put it on the bedside table next to Rashawn. And leave a note. BRB.
And as you're coming down the stairs, Farron, getting ready to leave, you see, oh, hi, hello, sir. I'm here to take care of Mr. Compton. Miss Raina hired me to wash his face and keep it cool. So I just gonna get around you right here now. And he's like trying to sidestep you up the stairs.
Oh, okay. I don't believe we've met. Have we met?
Yeah, it was pretty unimportant. You probably didn't recognize me during the assault on the gate. My name's Thomas. I'm an old friend of Mr. Compton and Miss Raina. They used to have some other traveling companions that I know of, but I haven't seen them here. But I know of them, and I would say we're pretty good associates.
I'm sorry. Did you say unimportant?
But you said you didn't notice me, so I assume you didn't see me in the
No,
crowd
no,
of
no, no,
people
no,
fighting.
no. I noticed you. I just don't think we've met before. I don't think that you and I have ever
well,
had a conversation.
That's rude of me. Yes, I know who you are. We were informed to watch out for you looking like a monster, Mr. Farron. And so I know who you are and my name. And he takes his hat, puts it on his chest. I am Mr. Tom. Well, not Mr. I'm Thomas. I come from the town of Corston. I used to be the stable boy at the Spotted Scroll. Currently, I now work directly under Mr. Orsic as one of his militia and guardsmen.
Well, Thomas, glad to have you. You are a very strong individual.
I
And,
have been working out.
It shows. It shows. Just thank you for all of your help, and thank you for keeping an eye on my one-eyed friend in that room. Uh, uh, just make sure if the other one wakes up, the fireman, if he wakes up, make sure that he knows that I will be back. He should be fine, but if he needs anything, maybe give him a little help. He broke his arm. His arm is broken. He'll probably be asleep the entire time. Just make sure if he needs anything, help him out a little bit.
All right. No promise. As Reina paid me handsomely, so at least I can do is if your Mr. Roshan sir wakes up, to watch over him.
Very, very much appreciated. And hey, don't sell yourself short. You're very important to the cause.
That's a very kind word. I appreciate that thought very very greatly. Thank you, Mr. Farron. But I believe Miss Reina said that they were getting ready to go on the caravan. If you're joining them, they probably want to get that down pretty quickly. I got my tasks to complete here, but I look forward to seeing you all back again.
Of course. And Farron will reach out his arm to shake Thomas's arm, like the past, like towards the elbow. Not a handshake, but past the elbow.
An arm.
Yeah,
an
as you're
arm
like-
shake, yeah.
As you reach out with your handshake, you see he puts his hand out like this. Oh, and then he'll reach for the shake.
Again, Thomas, thank you for everything. You are a value to the team.
I appreciate that. Once again, I'm just doing what I can. Mr. Orsic has been a real big help, and least I can do is try and pay him back in what he's trying to do here, which I feel is good. So I'm not happy to be here, but I'm here and I'm trying.
And Farron will give a nod and walk downstairs.
Yep. As you walk downstairs, he walks upstairs, and you hear, because you have pretty high passive ability, by the gods, what happened to his eye? But all of you meet back up. Hanson's standing there with Reyna. All right, so well, everybody where's the magic one and the fiery one? Are they not joining us?
They're closed.
Yeah, they're currently indisposed. Yep.
All right. Well, if there's everybody, once again, any help was appreciated. So we're gonna go here. It should be fine. There shouldn't be any problems with the caravan. Really, we're just being overly cautious because it's close to the rest of the supplies we have. And if we lose this, we're not really going to be able to set out a base camp inside the city walls. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Last time I was traveling in a wagon, a bear came out of the ground and ate my best friend, who was a horse.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I know that it doesn't hurt to be cautious.
All right. Well, unless you're walking, you can hop on one of the wagons. We should have enough room for just only 3 of you. Should have more than enough room for all of you lot. And we're gonna head out. We want to get there before nightfall, because we don't want to be there when the creepy crawlies come out.
Yeah, of course.
All right. He hops on. He starts walking beside the wagon.
Are we coming
You see
back
it?
tonight?
I'm hoping so. That's the plan,
Yeah.
as far as I
Okay,
thought.
good. All right.
I'm
good.
hoping
We
we're
have
just
to
gonna be
get-
delivering the resources.
Yeah, we gotta get our companions out of the tower before it collapses in the morning. So
Okay. I feel there's a story there, but we got to get going, so we can talk about it on the
I'll call
way.
you on the way.
All right, good. And unless there's anything anybody else wants to do before you head back out of the camp towards Crane again, they're all gonna jump on the wagon and it's the city. I don't know why you do this to me. All right. So I'm assuming everybody just hops on the wagon and we head back town.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This is going to be a good time for us to take a break. Today's a little bit of a shorter session because I have Thanksgiving tomorrow that I got to get ready for. So we're going to take a break now. Get up, stretch our legs. We will be back. I'll be running ad during the break just so that we don't have to have any pre-rolls later on during the session. So everybody, get up. Yeah, Eco, you mean correct Thanksgiving. Thank you. I'm glad you understand.
Not real.
Be right back. This motherfucker. Are you actually here now?
Oh no.
Yeah, I see him.
He is
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Jesus. All right. All right, everybody. We're gonna get up. Everybody stretch your legs, do the things you need to do. I need to pee. So we will be right back. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
The heart of Wolfram, where whispers collide. 5 adventurers gather, with histories to hide. Compton, the wizard, with a flick of his wrist, unlocking the secrets, the fates all entwined in mist. Knowledge is power, he cries in the night, as Stalin must lead them to the ancient light. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fates, distant past. Rena the ranger, with a bow drawn tight, escaping the chains of her heart's darkest fight. Change is a journey, she murmurs aloud, guided by starlight, she stands fiercely proud. In forests of whispers, she leaves all behind, hoping to carve a new path unconfined. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fates, distant past. Roshan the genie, with flames in his soul, searching for meaning to reclaim his own role. Who am I really? He questions the night. In the dance of the shadows, he seeks for the light. And Kyla the cleric, with burdens to bear, fighting her darkness, she breathes in the air. To shield my dear friends, I'll rise from the stain. With every heartbeat, I'll wash off the pain. Theron the druid, at the crossroads of fate, fungus and memories, they twist and they make. Who I was yesterday is part of me still, as he wanders the wilds, searching for will. Nature is calling him, guiding his heart. With roots of the past, he's ready to start. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fates, and past. Together they journey through tempests and trials, fight souls, one purpose, forging their miles. In the continent's heartbeat, they'll write a new song, with secrets of Wolfram, where they all belong. With laughter and courage, they'll dare to explore the treasures unspoken, waiting behind every door. Whispers collide, 5 adventurers gather, with histories to hide. Compton, the wizard, with a flick of his wrist, unlocking the secrets, the fates all entwined in mist. Knowledge is power, he cries in the night, as stolen must lead them to the ancient light. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fates, distant past. Rena the ranger, with a bow drawn tight, escaping the chains of her heart's darkest fight. Change is a journey, she murmurs aloud, guided by starlight, she stands fiercely proud. In forests of whispers, she leaves all behind, hoping to carve a new path unconfined. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fates, distant past. Roshan the genie, with flames in his soul, searching for meaning to reclaim his own role. Who am I really? He questions the night. In the dance of the shadows, he seeks for the light. And Kyla the cleric, with burdens to bear, fighting her darkness, she breathes in the air. To shield my dear friends, I'll rise from the stain. With every heartbeat, I'll wash off the pain. Theron the druid, at the crossroads of fate, fungus and memories, they twist and they make. Who I was yesterday is part of me still, as he wanders the wilds, searching for will. Nature is calling him, guiding his heart. With roots of the past, he's ready to start. 5 wanderers rise, igniting a flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate and past. Together they journey through tempests and trials, fight souls, one purpose, forging their miles. In the continent's heartbeat, they'll write a new song, with secrets of Wolfram, where they all belong. With laughter and courage, they'll dare to explore the treasures unspoken, waiting behind every door. Whispers collide, 5 adventurers gather, with histories to hide. Compton, the wizard, with a flick of his wrist, unlocking the secrets, the fates all entwined in mist. Knowledge is power, he cries in the night, as stolen maps lead them to the ancient light. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fates, and past. Rena the ranger, with a bow drawn tight, escaping the chains of her heart's darkest fight. Change is a journey, she murmurs aloud, guided by starlight, she stands fiercely proud. In forests of whispers, she leaves all behind, hoping to carve a new path unconfined. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fates, and past. Roshan the genie, with flames in his soul, searching for meaning to reclaim his own role. Who am I really? He questions the night. In the dance of the shadows, he seeks for the light. And Kyla the cleric, with burdens to bear, fighting her darkness.
And we're back. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hello.
So, we get back to the scene as the group is currently traveling with the supplies back to the town of Karain, joined by the halfling scout Hansen and the rest of the militia. Yep. Once again, as soon as I chose that name, I knew it was a bad name. Let's just go there. There's 2 wagons that are heading back. Where would everyone have positioned themselves in the caravan?
I'd be on the opposite side of Rena.
Yeah, because I was trying to think of front or back. I'll go behind the caravan.
And I will go a little ahead, a ways in front.
I think we're riding on the wagons.
Are we?
You can be wherever you want. No,
yeah.
you can be walking. You can be walking or riding. They're not making you. Like
Oh,
they're
okay.
not going at a breakneck speed. This is a lot of supplies in the wagons fully, so they are not going to be moving very quickly. That's why they wanted to leave out by 4, because it's, even though it was about an hour and a half when it was just your militia going, with these wagons, it's probably going to be about 2.5 hours to get back to town now, because there's so many supplies.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll walk behind then. Keep an eye out.
I'm just gonna walk just next to it on the left-hand side.
What's the terrain like, real quick?
Same as you were before. You are traveling down a road, but has not been well maintained. There are large potholes, like dugout sections. The grass has started overgrown on the trail. The only semblance that this was once like a very well traveled road was you can see the curve marks where wagons have been going through this area, and while the road is up a little bit higher, and then the land around it drifts down.
I will wild shape into a wolf.
Okay.
Who have keen hearing and sight.
All right. And you're
smell.
leading. You said you were leading it.
And smell, yes. Yes, I will be towards the front.
Okay.
Walking on the side of it.
And as you push forward, roll me a perception check or survival. And you can use your smell
Okay.
if you'd like.
Yes, please. You said perception?
Or survival. Yep, either one.
Or survival, okay. I'll do perception. Give me 1 second. Wow, my D&D Beyond is struggling. That was almost a 20. 17. It was
With
an
a 17.
8 instead of a 20.
As you all are pushing through, your wolf form kind of sniffing around, hearing, you hit that threshold again, going through where the smell of life in other animals, just the general feeling of life in the area soon dissipates as the air almost seems to go silent. There are no more the smell of like rabbits and other fowl and fauna around creating these smells and sensations for you. You can almost hyper focus because there is that lack of environment around you. As you know, you're getting closer to the city of Karain. But as you scout out, maybe heading a little further down the road, it is just that dead, eerie silence. As far as you can tell, there seems to be no one around as far as your eyes and your hearing and smell can feel.
Okay. I will in Raina's head. You're gonna hear, all clear, but I got this side. If you got the other side, I'll let you know if I hear anything, see anything, smell anything.
Does that telepathy come through in human language?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Bark, bark, woof, woof, woof. Arf,
Yeah.
arf, bark.
Bark, bark, howl.
Ow.
What is it? Little Hanson fell down the well?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. I can't respond to that, right? So I'm just gonna nod to the air, I guess. And then I'm gonna be walking far enough back beyond the end of the last wagon to be able to see if anything is coming up from the side, or hopefully be able to hear in time if something's coming up from behind to take care of it.
All right. And Kyla, where are you positioned yourself in the wagons?
I was walking alongside the wagon on
You said the left.
the left, yeah. Right. Sorry, had a brain moment. Yes. on
No,
the
yeah.
left.
Are you like at the beginning, the front wagon? Are you at the
Oh.
second wagon? Or are you more near the back where Raina is? Like where? Because I know Farron's at the very front. I know Raina's at the very back. I'm just kind of wondering where you are in position.
I'll take the middle then. Fuck it.
Okay, no problem. He would be out front. So as Farron, you're walking out further as the wolf. You see that little halfling. He moves very nimbly for his size. So I have to ask. I know you can't answer because you're you're a wolf, and can you talk as a? No, that'd be crazy.
In his head, he's gonna hear yes.
Oh, this is easier then. I have to ask. Like I know Shaw Garden's pushing a lot of people to try and take back the city of Crane. Me personally, I feel that they have ulterior motives, but that's just me being a conspiracy theorist and all that stuff. But don't take this the wrong way, of course. But you all seem quite overly skilled for this type of cleanup and stuff like that. From what we've seen, mostly. There's the undead creatures, which is quite terrifying, but mostly it's banditry and things like that. The military's taking care of most of it, but you all, let's be honest, we barely did anything taking that gate. You single-handedly pushed through it. So I gotta ask, why are you all so interested in helping here?
In his head, he's gonna hear. Think of us as like a special ops kind of team. Any kind of help, overqualified or not, is help nonetheless. Just let us take the brunt of the work.
Okay.
And to be fair, I think we did just get a little. We got a little lucky. I think not all of our fights go that smoothly. Let's be honest.
Oh, any fight, there's a little bit of luck that you're gonna need. But all right, I get it. Hush, hush, type of whoever hired you, business dealings. That's fine. I just was curious, was all. I didn't mean to pry.
Of course not.
Reaches out his hand. No. Sorry, I don't deal with druids very.
Farron will fully fledged go into it like a dog.
Oh, he just starts like rubbing your fur a little bit, gets maybe a little bit too much into it.
His tail wags more.
As you travel further and further, you all know night sets here a lot sooner. With the mountain ranges surrounding the town of Karain, they create these shade spots, and as they push up further, at one point you're traveling through, even though you're outside the city of Karain, the one mountain peak creates this overdraft of shadow. As you're pushing probably about the 3:30, 4 o'clock mark, just where the sun is setting, even though much of the city is still very much lit up by the daytime, there is this one peak that kind of creates like that sundial effect and creates this black spot as you're traveling all through. And you can see all of you, Raina, Kyla, Farron, everybody gets that on edge feeling. You can see people start to tense up as you travel through that short little land of darkness. And even for you all, I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. 21.
It's a 17.
27.
All right. Farron, you and Hanson are having a discussion. Maybe you're a little bit thrown off. Maybe your tail's wagging. Maybe this is the point where like he's petting you, trying to ease the tension. But Raina and Kylie, you can see further off in the distance, kind of where the tree line starts to create, probably a good 120 feet away from you all. There's a break where you're in the dark spot, but there's the light, and you can see kind of hovering in the forest line, those creatures, those faceless creatures, just kind of hovering there, looking at you, doing like just kind of shifting, almost waiting to see if there's a moment where you all, from the connection where they are to where you are, there's that line of complete complete darkness, and like they're snarling, and you can see them kind of shifting, doing the weird, not quite human movements, even though they have a little bit of a humanoid form. What do you do?
I'm gonna call to stop the wagons.
Okay. As soon as you
And
yell
then-
out, even Hanson turns around, and the wagons start to go to a slow roll. Everybody's getting ready, pulling out their spears and pikes.
Borp.
I'll run up to the front then where they are and point out the situation. What
As
do
I
you
look
guys
around,
want to do? Anybody can cast light or
no, we don't have any magic users on us. None of us are skilled in that regard. If you all can hold them off for a little while, we can drive the wagons as quick as we can through the dark spot and try and get back out on the other side.
sure, that sounds like a good a plan as any.
Yeah.
So they're getting ready. They're just on the outskirt of where the darkness is. You can see the strip, probably a good 300 to 400 feet of darkness that they're going to have to travel through. What do you all do to prepare? As you can see, like they're tying everything real tight. You can hear the snarling from the woods, and you see a couple of them start to like slowly walk out of the woods step by step. That because they can tell that you've noticed them.
I think that it would be best if we run out ahead, maybe try to hold them off on one side of the road so that the wagons can get through.
Yeah, so they're distracted.
Borp. That means yes.
Farron, goddammit, I know you can talk in our brains.
I love the idea that he does the wolf, and then right after says in your brain, "That means yes." By the way,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that plan. I think it's a good idea because then they're going to be distracted by us and the wagons can go peacefully, hopefully peacefully.
the wagons are getting ready. They're strapping up. You all said you're heading into the darkness, right? Like you're becoming the front line before the wagons will start heading in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Borp.
So because you all,
Is
No,
there
no.
like a ledge or anything that I could get up on to get a better vantage point on these things?
you're
Or maybe
actually
a tree
you all
branch?
are kind of you're raised up, so they're going to be coming up. You're probably where the rest of the landscape is. You all are about 4 to 5 feet, a little bit higher than the rest of the landscape.
Okay.
Mm.
Because they're like the forest a little bit below you all, and they're going to be heading up towards you.
Sure. And you said that they're coming from like the woods and stuff. Some of them are coming
Yep.
from the woods. Okay.
Yep.
So I think from both sides or or one side of the road.
Just one side as far as you saw.
Okay.
So I think that we should go off the road, maybe like 20 feet, off the side that they're coming from to try to get them to stay over there.
So you just want to cut them off, 100%. Easy.
Yeah.
Yep. So what I need you all to do, what we're going to do is I'm going to explain this for you all. You're all very over-leveled. These creatures not in a humanoid form, very, very weak creatures. You know this.
Real quick, I do have a question.
So, yeah,
Remind me, can I cast spells as a wolf?
you can maintain spells, you can't cast them.
I did. Okay, I didn't think so. Never mind. Keep going.
So what we're going to do is this is kind of a little of a role play fight, not a full combat basis fight. You're going to have their initiatives. They're going to have your initiatives, and then you're all going to react as how things go. You're defending the wagons as far as the best you can as they try and blast through the shadow area. And this one is a more of a theater of the mind fight. It's not a huge siege warfare battle like we normally have. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Morph.
Okay. So I need everybody. Just roll your initiative, and we'll see how everybody does.
Oh god.
Ooh, I got a 21.
Initiative. Where's my thingy? Oh, 12.
Change the music up a little bit here. Okay, that's 12. Okay.
Fuck.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Is anyone else's D&D Beyond, whenever they roll, is it just lagging to hell? Or is it just me?
Mine slightly
Don't
did a little
roll on
bit.
there.
Mine's not
Sorry,
lagging to
Farron,
hell,
what
but
was
it was
yours
a little
again?
bit.
7.
So,
Let me see.
all right. Let's see how these
Well,
guys
mine's
do.
good.
Yours is good right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I didn't reload from last time, so
So, you all have gone out into the shadow. As soon as you all approach, and you can feel there's that calmness, that safety. As soon as, like, when you're in the light, but as soon as you can feel the coldness creep over you as you step into this darkness, these creatures, probably about a good 19 to 20 of them, start to just.
as they're coming in on us,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Farron ring and cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
Once they
Ooh.
get into the range,
What?
like once they get into range of you, because they're still probably a good like one round out from you all.
Okay, then yeah. Well, first I'll shoot one, then I'll cast Thunder Wave when they get closer.
Okay, so as we're going, you see them. They're all starting to run up. Raina, you have the first initiative. As you can see, the wagons are getting. You can see as Hanson is like grabbing the side of the wagon, like beating the side, and you can see the wagons, the horses just start to gallop as fast as they can, running through the shadow. It's going to take them probably about 4 or 5 rounds at full speed to head through this shadow. And the horde starts to push out. So you're taking a shot into the crowd. Or are you just trying to do like a single shot? Are you doing like your hail of thorns? What are you doing? As you can see, like 19 of these creatures all just formed up, heading
Yeah.
from the tree line, just going as fast as they can towards you all.
Action. Yeah, I'll do a Hail of Thorns. Just at like if I can see a few that are a little bit ahead of the pack. At like the center one, so that it gets the ones around it as well.
Okay. Let off your combat. Do your roll.
Okie dokie. That was a natural one, but I thankfully have 2 attacks. That one is oh my god, math, you guys. I think that's a 20. That's a 26.
Ooh.
Yeah, that definitely
And-
hits for sure.
Yeah. And then the Hail of Thorns is okay, yep. Is the 1d10. Oh, and they have to make a dex save.
They're not even. This is going to be a full blown. They're not. They're going straight ball. So they're not even
Okay.
going to try and dodge out of the way.
Great. All right. So that's going to be one of these, and one of. And so that would be 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay, so Hail of Thorns. So you're going to take out probably about a good 6 of these guys. 18 points of damage. Yeah, as you see, so you let go of the bow, and as the arrow flies up, you can see the first one's going, starts to split apart. And Farron and Kylo, once again, you see as just like these arrows, just like almost shattered thorns, are flying into these creatures, and they start to tumble over, hitting the ground, and you start to see them disappear into that mist that they do when they die. And with like this horde of like 19 or so creatures flying through, probably about 6 of them get nailed by this hail. and just disappear from existence, but the behind them just running full bore, just absolutely pushing towards. You can see they're on a mission and they are full bore. That was your first shot, Rainy. Doing anything else?
No, that was my second shot because the first one I got a nat 1.
Oh, that was your second shot. Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, they go out. Like I said, they were about 40 to 60 feet out before as they're rushing up towards you all. And you can start to see as they were fully ready before Kyla and Farron, you were able to react. You start to see these creatures just full blown running as fast as they can, heading towards your direction. I would say with them dashing forward, probably about 3 of them, Raina, start to run past you towards the wagons where you're all lined up, because they use a double dash to get up towards you all. The ones that were a little bit behind are right in front of you, but about 3 of them start to run past, and you can see you weren't the targets as they fully are boring down on the wagon filled with citizens.
Mm.
Kyla.
How? I know what I want to do, but I just don't want to fuck up other shit. So you said about 3 of them were heading for the wagon. Sorry. Right now, okay. Because I have 3 for when I cast magic missile. I want to fucking yeet a magic missile at each one of those fuckers.
Okay. You can definitely do that. See your damage rolls. Okay, first one 5. You let out 1 blast. As soon as the 1 lands, you see the first one just explodes into that dust again.
Okay, and then 2 more.
All right.
There's 1. Ooh.
Another 5. Yeah, that'll do it again. And then the last one hits it in the side, and as it does, you can see a chunk of the shadow starts to dissipate, but it starts to form back and keeps pushing forward. The one is probably about a good 10 feet away from you. The other 2, though, that got past exploded into the dust and mist.
Okay.
13, 11. Okay. Anything else?
Shit. No, you know what? That's it for now.
All right, Farron.
Can I? I was gonna say I was gonna intercept, but I'm gonna take the one that's still alive. I'm gonna bite as wolf.
Okay. So you turn around, rear your head around, run back towards the one who's just a little bit further away from you. Let off that bite, wolf boy.
Yeah. That is a 16 to hit.
16 definitely hits, yes.
Okay, cool. And then 2d4. That is 3, 4, 5 points of damage.
Yeah, and as you rear around your head, probably only using about 5 feet just to get within range of it, you bite down, like throw it in the air, and as your teeth tear it apart into 2 sections, disappears again.
Yucky. Okay.
You
Are
put that in
there?
your mouth.
It got my mouth. It tastes like ash. Does it? Are there any? That was the last one, right? Yeah, that was the last one.
That was going towards the wagons past your line. Yep.
Yeah. Can I notice if any of the other ones up by Reyna are looking that like they're gonna bull rush the carriage again?
Because you're all very perceptive people, like this is actually the perfect group to like figure out what's going on. You all, with your passive insights, you can see that even though they're up on you, the creatures, though they don't have like facial features, eyes, all of their heads are tilted downwards, not looking up towards you all, and seem to be ignoring and pushing past. Where their faces are pointed are kind of veered towards where the wagons are, and aren't looking up to respond to all of you.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm gonna wait for any more if they get close.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, so we're going to have him, because he can still do stuff from the back of the wagon. Nope, he's having no luck. All right, you see as the wagon's full bore, you can see the wagon starting to tilt. You can hear all of the supplies inside bashing against the walls. You can see Hanson, gotta drive, and just keep going, and they push a good 60 feet through the shade. All right, Raina, back top of the round.
All right, can I fly up, get in the middle of the horde, and then at least 15 feet away from my friends in the wagons,
Oh,
and then
love
cast
it. Yes.
Thunderwave?
Superhero
Okay.
landing. Fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah.
right in the center of this horde, and then I'm
All right.
gonna let the Thunderwave go.
Go for it.
So then it's a con save, but are they making that?
The con save is just how they react to it. This one they would, but they weren't dodging your attack, so they will roll a con save. 8 though, the horde.
No. All right. So then they take 14 damage and are pushed back 10 feet away from me.
And what is the radius of this attack?
15 feet.
15-foot
In every
radius. All
direction.
right.
It's a cube.
Yeah. All right. That's gonna. So you can see as both of you, Farron and Kylie, you see Raina lift up, little wings sprouting for, well, not little, but wings sprouting up from her back as she goes up into the air, almost just like a giant leap, lands down in the middle of this horde of these completely formless white creatures, hits the ground, and just a sound wave just emanates from her, and you just as this ash cloud. You've seen Raina cast fog cloud all the time. This is like she casts, ash cloud. It's just completely covered, and it starts to rain down, and only probably about 2 of these creatures are currently left that were on the outskirts of the attack, kind of get pushed forward towards both Farron and Kyla, still tumbling their way out of the shockwave. They took a little bit of damage from the residual radius, but trying their best to still keep on their task. And that is their turn, so they're going to rush. Both Kyla and Farron, you're going to get an opportunity attack as they try and bolt past you, because it's their turn now, and they're full-blown running.
Bite.
I'm gonna. What do I want to do? I'm gonna just do Sacred Flame on one of them.
You do not have you do not have that feat to cast spells as a reaction. So you would have to just use your weapon. Yep.
Oh.
And I bite as a reaction? Yeah.
Yeah. You're wolf, that's what you have.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. That's literally, it's bite or sniff.
Oh yeah, I have another dagger. I'll just stab it.
Yeah, go for it. Roll your attacks.
I forgot for a minute. I was like, fuck.
That is 23 to hit, so it'll hit.
Yep, definitely.
Why is it not doing its stupid thing?
That is 10 points of damage.
Yep. Once again, take a big old bite, just in your mouth.
And then Farron's gonna do the head shake, play with the toy.
Oh my god.
With nothing there. You're just shaking your head. And Kyla.
D&D Beyond's being a little bitch. Hold on.
It has been.
Yeah. Come on now, you dumb thing. D&D Beyond, stop being a bitch.
Just roll it manually.
Okay.
Just use your...
Okay, what am I rolling? A
D20.
D20? Yep. I got 10, and then hit says +7, so 17.
Yep, perfect. Yep. That hits. Just roll your d4.
Yep. Where the hell my D4 is? 2.
2 points of damage plus your strength modifier.
Strength modifier. So 4.
4 points of damage. You see as this one is rushing towards the caravan, you stab into it, you slice very deeply, and you start to see its form start to dissipate. It looks at you, and then poof, hits the ground again, full bore towards the wagon, probably right now, maybe 20 feet away from the wagon, as this thing is just going full tilt. Start of the round, let's see if Hanson can stop it before it reaches the wagon. D20 plus him. No. Bad. He's on the wagon being bounced around as they're hitting like the potholes in the road, going as fast as they can, going through. They're going to go another 60 feet away, pulling away from this creature. And back up to Raina as you see the last creature as this horde came from the forest, encroaching on you all. The one singular one. You can even see, and you remember seeing this in down below, Raina, in the catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
Its form is almost starting to like take a mist. Its arms starting to elongate as it's trying to reach out towards one of the citizens in the caravan.
I shoot it.
All right, let go of the attack.
That is another 26.
Oh yeah, and it only has 1 point of health left, so you absolutely
great.
let it fly. Yeah.
All right.
And you can see as this creature. Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll shoot another one. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike so I can get out of the air where they're
Okay.
surrounding me. Beep. And
Well, that was the last one. There's no more right now from what you can see.
oh, okay. I thought that there were more back here.
Yeah.
But I
No, you
obliterated
thunder
them.
waved the horde when you landed in front of it, like in the middle of them.
Okay, great. I love that. Okay.
Fucked them all up.
Yeah, there was
And
only
I'm gonna-
2 left.
I'm gonna fly back up then, and I'm gonna get on top of the first wagon to. Is it like a covered wagon?
No, this is an open wagon, but you can land like on top of where the crates and everything like that are.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit higher up. So and just to take a look around to see if I can see any more.
All right, roll me a perception check.
27. Nope, that's wrong. 25.
25. You can see as you destroyed this first wave, where you're in the wagon rolling away, you can see Kyla and Farron still sitting on the edge of where the shadow starts. And as you're up on this little bit higher platform, getting a better view, you can once again see. At first, you think it's just a fog rolling in, but as you look, you can see the creatures just running from the woods. Probably a good 40 to 50 more of these creatures starting to push into the shade as fast as they can. They're probably a good 150 feet out. If you keep keeping at this pace and nothing bad happens, you should be able to get out before they arrive, but there is a massive wave pushing through.
There are more coming. Hurry up. Oh no, because I did shoot a thing.
You
Never
did
mind.
twice.
All right, that's my thing.
So, all right, they're all going to push forward, and same with you. So now, as you get warned by Raina, Farron, and Kyle, you can see this just white mass of creatures tumbling through the woods. You hear the tree branches breaking, the smashing against the large, thick trees, as just almost in unison, just a rolls through the woods.
Don't like that.
I don't
like
like this.
Don't like that at all.
God damn it.
What do you all do? So first one, Kyla, to react.
Oh shit.
The wagons, by the way, because you all haven't been moving, are a good 400, 60, 120 feet away from you, pushing through the shade.
Okay. I can cast a spell.
If you want to, yeah.
Okay. I want to cast Witch Bolt just into the fucking center of that thing. The center of the mass of them.
You're going to push forward towards them because remember, you look at your range of Witch Bolt. These things are about 120 feet out.
Oh, okay. Let me look at I could just do magic missile again. That's 120 feet.
Okay.
Fuck it, why not?
Let her fly.
Okay. It's 2. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? No.
Nope, you got it.
Okay, I'll just roll the other 2 because D&D Beyond's being an ass. So I've got 2. Well, technically 3 because +1. 5 because +1 because it was a 4, and another 5.
Well, you only cast off 3. So the first one was 2 damage. The other one was
Yeah.
what was the second one?
It was a 1. It was a 4 on the D4, and then it says +1
so 2 and
here.
2 5s. Okay, so 2 5s.
Yeah, 2 5s.
So
yes,
the
yes,
first
yes.
one
5,
lands,
5.
keeps running, and then another 2 just poof. But it's just a speckle of smoke compared to this encroaching wave. Anything else you're doing?
Nope, and oh fuck me, that is still not good.
So you're just gonna stand there as they come at you. Okay, got it. No problem.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna be
Baron,
an idiot.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if there's any like route that I could find to quickly like subvert the caravan in any kind of way to not hide, but like more stealthily be able to maneuver away from the group of monster thingy, whatever they are.
So you just want to
To-
try and not
to
be
lead-
noticed, and like you can't lead the caravan. They're gone. Like they left you.
Okay, they're gone. Okay.
Oh, they fucked
Like
right
I
off.
said, they're 120 feet past you, heading towards the
Okay.
city.
I'm gonna dash and try to catch up to the
Okay.
caravan.
I got my little map that I have drawn for me to understand
that
where everybody
is-
is.
That's 80 feet. 40
Mm.
feet doubled.
Yep. So you're about 40 feet behind the caravan running, and then Kyla standing back there 80 feet away from you as she has an encroaching horde coming at her at 120 feet away.
He won't notice that Kyla's not coming with.
All right. End of the round. He's out of range, so Hansen's not going to do anything. He's just pushing. The wagon now in front of you is going to be a good 160 feet in front of you, Farron. And Raina, you are currently from where she is. You're about 200 feet away from where Kyla is because you're riding the wagon.
Yep.
Alrighty. That is started to turn. Raina, you're riding away on the wagon. Farron's running behind the wagon. This literal tidal wave of these creatures are coming out of the woods at Kyla.
Okay,
Yup.
I'm gonna fly up towards Kyla. Let me see how far I can go here.
I had a dumb.
Equal to my walking speed, so I can go 35 feet. That brings me to about 100
Oh no, not about 165 feet. I have the math.
Okay. Yeah.
I have the math.
All right. I'm just gonna
Well, I
shout
figured- Yeah.
like, Kyla, start running, and then I guess I'm gonna. Then I'll cast spike growth on the path between these creatures and the wagon. And I'm going to tell Kyla run towards the road so that she can get to the road and up without going through it.
Okay, I get what you're trying to do. So you're hoping like they curve to follow Kyla, and they're gonna run through the thorns while she runs around it.
Yes.
Okay, well, I get what you're doing. All right. High or low?
No
High.
fuck.
Always high.
Okay. Okay. That is the end of that turn. These creatures, Kyla, you see now almost like they're tumbling over top of each other as they rush towards you, now only about 60 feet away from you, just bowling forward. And some of them, now that they can see the wagon so far away, they're approaching towards you, and you swear some of them start to like shift and corkscrew, just and you can start to see these
Beautiful.
facial features start to form. And the one in the front closest towards you at the pack, you swear for a second it's taking your face. What do you do?
Oh, great.
What the fuck, Dementors?
Yeah, that's what they do. It's terrible. You should run from them.
Yeah, definitely.
What? Yeah, I know. I had a dumb. Okay, alcohol's hitting my brain a little bit harder than I thought it would. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna turn and dash towards the road.
Okay.
Now
it's just a running race.
Yep.
If you're dashing.
Fuck
All
it.
right.
Yep.
All right. So you're running. They're running.
Yep.
Aaron, what are you doing?
Am I caught up to the carriage?
Oh no. No. You
didn't
will
think so.
never catch up to this carriage. You're gonna be just running behind it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running.
All right. So everybody keeps running. All right. This is top of the ground once again. And now we're gonna throw in just a high or low. Let's do fair this time.
Always high.
Oh god.
Always high. Ooh, good job again. You see as the wagon's just like going very quickly, all of a sudden, kadoof! You can see it hits a giant pothole. The wheel starts to like wobble a little bit, but rights itself, and then you just keep going. The wagon wheel's holding on, but you can see if it hit with any more force, that wheel would have been lost.
Yep,
He's
I don't
pushing
like-
forward,
I don't
going
like-
through.
Grim, I don't like this.
And Reyna, back to you. As you're flying above, you let go. You see these weeds start to form, and you can see as Kyla's running towards, probably about half the pack, because they're so far back, they are doing that arc that you're hoping. But the ones that were right on behind her, not even 40 feet away, they are hot on her heels.
Okay. I guess my best option is to just shoot one or two of them.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not even going to make you roll an attack roll. You're going to take
Yeah.
out two of them because there's just such a mass of them. You can't miss at this
Okay.
point because there's
I
about
take out
50.
two. And then
Yeah.
can I roll for the damage for the ones who go through the spike growth?
They haven't yet, but definitely roll it
Yeah.
right now because they're going to run through it.
Yeah.
So
So that's 3, 4, 5 per 5 feet that they go through, and it's a 20-foot radius. So that's 5 times 4, which is 20.
Okay. All right, I'm going to roll a d20 to see how many are going to be taken out before they stop. Okay, so you see this horde of about 20 of them start to run past, curving through, trying to get towards Kyla. And as they do, some of them start to run through the bush, just tearing themselves up. Poof, 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 poof. Your thorns start to just be covered in this white ash. And some of them just stop and rear back, halting because they see everybody just dying. And the other ones just are right on Kyla at your heels, just trying to chase you down. They're about the same speed as you, but you can feel all of a sudden, like as you're running down Kyla, you can start to hear, "We can help. We can be as powerful as we could be." And then as soon as you turn around to look behind your shoulder, you see one of them with the face like, "Please," and it's you. Help me.
I fucking
What do you do,
hate that
Tyler?
visual. I hate it. I fucking hate it. May I use Misty Step, please?
Yeah, really go it. So Misty Step gets you.
Misty Step gets me 30 feet.
I'm gonna warn you
To
right
an
now. You
unoccupied
could
space.
definitely do it, but it won't give you any more speed than just dashing.
Misty Step is a
You can
bonus
Misty
action.
Step and dash.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
that would
right. Yeah.
give you-
So yeah, you
yeah.
would get 90. Very nice.
yeah. I'll do
All
that
right.
then.
Full 90. Just bamf as you see your face go forward. All right. And Farron,
Fuck
if you're
that
just
shit.
running, are you just running, Farron?
Oh, sorry. I got distracted by Rob eating. How far away am I from? Have I gained any ground on the caravan or no?
No, the caravan is going full bore. Like, because they have the horses,
Okay.
they're going about 120 feet per round, while you
Okay.
are going 80.
Am I? Remind me again. Am I within 100 feet of it or no?
Oh, the wagon? Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. Ooh. If. I don't know. Oh, it's an action to use it. Damn it. Fuck. I'm gonna. It'll help more. I'm going to revert form back into Farron, and if you'll allow, if not, I'll wait until my next turn to use my amulet.
1 second. Revert form druid. I don't know if that's bonus action or action just to drop it. Bonus action. Yeah, you 100% can use your amulet.
Okay, sweet. Then I will do that, and I will teleport 100 feet towards the caravan, and I'll hop on.
God, that's such a cool image in my brain.
Yeah.
So everybody will see like as this wolf, and I imagine you probably do it like in the pouncing position, right? Like
Yeah,
as you're
like
mid
Animorphs-
in the air.
Animorph style, yeah.
So almost kind of like mimicking these creatures, you start to see as this wolf is running down, as its mid leap starts to revert back into Farron. But as it's still transforming and the hair shedding off into the wind behind him, you see him twist and warp and poof, disappears in this cloud of like greenish black energy, and poof appears on the wagon, just almost like you got shot from a gun. You land in with such force. All right.
I'll wave up towards Raina. Hello.
I'll wait back.
Yeah. I'll
Well,
be
Raina
right in
actually
the
is now
back.
behind you because Raina flew up and the wagon's left her in the air.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. And I'll be like kind of like perched on the end of the carriage, looking back.
Mhm. Then, just as you land, you feel the carriages just blast with full force, and as they do, all of a sudden you feel that warmth hit your face once again, as the second wave wagon just crests from the shadowed region back into the sun. And unless Raina and Kyla stop, are you just full blown dashing as you run?
I'm just fucking full blown going.
Okay. Raina, are you just flying?
Yep.
All right. Kyla, I just need you to roll me, because this is like a very stressful situation. Roll me just a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
because you are going to be dashing for quite some time. 17. You're good. And as you, Raina, you fly out. Kyla, you're running full bore. You can see these creatures just doing their best to try and catch up on you, but your Misty Step opened the gap. They can't just catch up to you as you're just running as fast as you can. As soon as you run out and the sun just hits your face, the blessing of Odaris, you can feel like maybe that connection once again, as you feel the relief wash over you. As soon as you crest out, you can see them still full bore, and as they reach out, some just so much wanting to get towards you, run out into the sun. You can see put their hands up, and the sun washes over them and they disappear while the rest stop in the shadow and just stare and letting out a bellowing scream into the day. You all made it through.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything you all would like to do?
Well, that was fun. Resume positions.
Yeah. But I
As
will
you
be in
all
my
calm
Farron
back-
form.
All right. As you all calm back down, you can see, once again, the city wall. Probably a good 10, 20 minutes out. But pure sunlight all the way towards the entrance. Is there anything you want to say or do as you push your way the last stretch of your journey towards Grain?
Well, now we're separate again.
Yeah. Farron will be keeping an eye out again.
Mm-hmm.
Or entities, any sounds, anything out of the ordinary.
For right where you are, the screams from behind you are drowning out everything. But
Okay.
using your time, figuring everything out, nothing seems to be throwing you off. You can even see that there's people up on the wall waving towards you.
Okay.
And if there's nothing else, you all will make it within the city walls of Grain. Is there anything else from all of you?
Farron will breathe a heavy sigh.
Well, Hanson, we did it.
Bop.
Kyla's keeping
Sweet.
completely quiet because, like, seeing the, like, she was an idiot. She should have, she should have headed off quicker, obviously. No fucking shit. But, like, seeing the faces morphing and everything, like, it, it's still in her head, and she's just, like, just walking silently with silent, saying nothing.
All right. So as you all push through the gates, you can see there are more people here now. Not of the militia, seeming to be the citizens of Karain. In the center of the mall, you see Orsic standing a little higher on top of a box, talking to all the citizens, spreading supplies that they do have. And when he sees you all, a large smile goes across his face. And when the citizens start to see him looking in your direction, they start to spread. And almost a path for all of you is made way towards Orsic. But as the group spreads out, and you start to see further in, you need to find this picture for this man.
Yeah.
Where is it? Right here. Oh, there we are. You see two figures. To two of you, it means absolutely nothing. But to one of you, standing beside Orsic, you see these two individuals. For Reyna, you see an elven figure wearing a little more of battle-hardened attire, looking a little more banged up with faces,
Yeah, no.
and hair now
Legolas,
grown
bitch.
out. But you can distinctly tell that this is Elvin, the priest that you all met long ago in the town of Shawgarden, the one who set out with Crag. Why is it not showing Crag? I'm upset
We're not
about
allowed
this.
to see him.
You're not allowed to
Yeah.
see
Did I
Give me
pop up
one
under
s-
Elvin? It did for me. I also
No,
popped into
no.
a character sheet, and I was like, man, this guy looks funny.
Craig.
Let me just throw it on this one. I'll just do this. This will work. me a quick sec. Show players. Bam.
Podcast.
And you see another individual, a little bit of elvish features mixed with orc heritage, standing almost 7'2" of a large build, wearing very heavily plated armor now, looking rougher than the last time you've seen him. Same with Elvin, more battle worn, haggard. You see the old friends Elvin and Craig standing there, talking to Orsic.
Raina
That's
will
Yep.
rush up and hug Craig. You made it.
Oh,
Welcome to
yeah.
the shit show.
No, it's great. This place kind of sucks a little bit.
This place sucks a lot of bit. I'm so glad that you're here.
Yeah, well, it makes one of us.
How's it going? How's the
No, it's good. It's good. Where's the?
Compton? He is so he did a real Compton and got himself into a bit of a coma situation. I told him it would happen, and it did. And he is, the victim of his own hubris.
Yeah, no, of course. They stuck him in the brain maze. I've been there. That's fine. He'll get out quick enough.
Yeah. Basically, he got so much information slammed into his brain at one time that it's taking a while for his brain to process it, and his body's overheating because of it. But Thomas, I have Thomas helping out and keeping an eye on him while I'm here.
Thomas is here,
He sure is.
but I'm sure he'll be happy to see me.
Oh, yes. And your priest friend is here. Not you, Elvin. Hello, Elvin. Nice. So good to see you.
Oh, hello, Raina. It's a pleasure to see you as well. I'm sorry to say it's such a dire situations currently, but and he kind of opens up the hug, grabs you in. It's been around dwarves for so long. It's so good to see another elf.
I get it. Oh, this is Farron and this is Kyla. They are traveling with us currently.
Hey, Grim.
Yep.
Instantly giving these two a sniff.
Farron and Kyle. Okay.
Gotta. One must.
Are you sniffing or are you casting the spell?
I'm gonna start it. Hey, it's a process. Detect magic instantly. Like he so what you guys would see is he claps his hands like, oh hey, and his eyes flash, so they're brighter now. And then I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Okay. As you are divining them. On Farron, you get the whiff, this sense of the undead upon him. And Farron, important question: where's your cat?
Sorry, what was that?
Where's your cat?
In my, I guess sitting on my shoulder.
All right. And you get the very strong sense, like where Farron, it's just like a whiff, just a wafting of undead upon him, not like the stench of it. But then as it almost seems distracting, almost a second thought of the undead upon Farron as you get this strong, almost ichory smell hit your nostrils as you look over and you see this cat just trying to do cat motions. And you get this wicked strong sense of abjuration.
Is this a familiar stink?
Yep.
I know this stink.
Yeah, you know the stink well.
Yeah.
Within the pools, you remember the stink pretty well.
Very, very calmly. Down, at keeping his hand at his side, Craig will snap his fingers, and a big, shiny maul will appear in his hand.
Hey, Craig.
Just staring at Farron.
So we have a lot to talk about. So Farron had a run-in with a mutual terrible acquaintance of ours, and this is his worm cat, and we all hate him. The cat, not Farron. We love Farron. But unfortunately, they are tied together, and we don't know if I wanted to kill the cat right away, but they are like tied together. So we don't know if we kill the cat that it would not kill Farron. So that's a issue that we're working on, but we do know it is an issue, and we're working on it.
But you vouch for him then.
What was that?
You vouch for him then.
I do vouch for him, but not for the cat. But unfortunately, we can't kill the cat, as I said.
That's great. He'll snap his fingers again and the mall will disappear. And he'll approach these new friends, offer a hand.
Farron will back up a little bit, but offer a smile and a little bit of a nod. And ultimately, it'll take a second, but he will shake Craig's hand.
When he does, like, Craig will do that thing where he kind of like pulls him in a little closer, like, don't be scared. And he'll just grin. Morganstone, French call me Craig. I don't need to tell you this, but it feels necessary just to be clear. If that cat fucking touches me, I'm gonna kill it. And if that doesn't kill you, I'm gonna kill you.
Well,
He'll let his hand go.
Raina nods like, yeah, that makes sense.
to be fair, Craig, that cat is here. If how do I
It
say
used
this?
to be in his tummy, fun fact.
Either I am here and that cat is here, or we wouldn't be having this meeting.
Give me some time and I'll get back to you on how I'd feel about that. And you said Kyla, right? Kyla doesn't have any weird smells, right? She's just a person.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You don't have any like divine sense coming from her.
This is a good one. This first crag roll. I did pre-roll the crag dice because they've been gone for so long. It was not what I wanted. Oh, goddamn. But that is it's a +6. That's a dirty 20. Let's go.
The dirty
Fuck.
20, you don't get any of the divine senses. None of those smells that you normally do, but just the way you've always cast your magic, you've been more attuned to understanding people based off of their smell. Kyla has this almost faint, lingering taste of iron, like not taste, but smell of iron upon her.
Blood.
That's what I was going to say. Blood? Question mark?
Fascinating.
Yes.
And does Kyla carry like any marks of her god, like in an open place, like a necklace or a symbol or anything like that? Does that also be something he's looking for?
Well, she's kind of got the sun necklace on. That's about it.
And he just he'd offer her a hand.
Mm.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Kyla.
She takes it and shakes back. Same to you.
Well, that's good. That's all our introductions.
Yeah, so we were just escorting this caravan, but we do have to get back because I did leave Compton in his tower, and because he's knocked out, the tower will collapse at like about dawn. So we got to get him out of there before that happens.
Yeah, no, they'd be God forbid, right?
Yeah.
And as you're all having this conversation, you can hear further back at the city gate, horn blows, and you hear a ka-dink, 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 as the large gate closes and all the torches start to be lit. Sorry, everybody, but we're not gonna. I'm sorry, this is Orsic. we're not going to be able to get out of here tonight. The scouts say that there's a horde of those things outside the walls. We're producing as much light as we can in this spot to push them back for the night. But no one's going to be able to go back.
Hmm.
We're
Do
going to
you
jump
think
back
if
to the
I
tower.
flew up really high that I
Yeah.
could get back?
You use your flight for probably about an hour. Do you have that much flight to get back to 2 hours worth
We'll
towards
see.
camp?
Yeah, I can fly up to 4 hours.
If you want to
Ooh.
go alone, you
This
definitely
bitch got
can,
so
Raina.
much fly.
I do not have any more wild shapes, so
Well, I gotta get Compton out of that tower before.
Oh
before
yeah. Oh
Cloud.
fuck.
So, I do think that yes. Well, Craig, it was very nice to say hello. I do have to go back and save Compton because even though he did get himself in this situation, it's still like gotta do it, you know. So, I'm gonna go fly back now by
Yeah, no,
myself.
that's good. Also, you can fly now. That's real cool.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
there's so much to talk about. I spent like half a year in the Fae realm. It was a whole thing.
oh shit, how is it?
Hmm?
Good? Is it like nice there?
Yeah, I mean, I got to it was pretty nice where I went anyway, and I got to connect with my roots a little bit. It was a good experience for sure.
Oh, like a tree. That's cool. Yeah, no, you had fun. Do me a favor though, if you could.
Yeah.
Don't tell Thomas I'm coming.
I can't remember if Compton told him already, but I won't say
Just don't
anything.
mention it because I think
Yeah.
it's funnier. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure. All right, good talk, Craig.
Yeah, no, bye. I'll
See you-
keep your friends
see you
safe.
tomorrow.
I guess
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. It's the first night sleepover. It's gonna be great.
This is literally that time where
God damn it.
where your friend introduces you to their friend, but you don't know them, and then that friend leaves, so now you're here with a complete stranger, and it's
Yeah.
just super fucking awkward.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yes, it's
Farron
gonna
and
be great.
Kyla are just standing there like the fuck.
I do have to go back. So yeah,
No,
I'll see
go
you guys.
take care of business. See you in the morning.
See you guys in the morning. I'll fly back.
Fair
Fu-
before
Unbelievable.
Raina leaves, Farron will leave a "don't go" face, and
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
just make sure Rotron's okay.
Of course. I gotta get him out of the tower too.
All right.
Oh god.
We leave that scene as you all see Raina's like, no, like people, I imagine people like, no, just like holding on to Raina, like, just stop flying away.
Yeah, we're just like our
Just
hands like no. Grab her leg before she like flies up in the air and then now.
You see Raina slowly drift off into the sky, starts to fly back the direction you came. We find ourselves back at the tower as Roshan lays there in agony. Your body starting just still, even though that feeling of the electric jolt has dissipated, your muscles have started to relax. You look up at your hands, Roshan, and your flame usually is diminished at this point. But you swear not just your flames, but your hands are starting to flicker. Almost like your form is having trouble staying together. And that voice, that entity you saw on the throne, the one that both made the deal with you and showed you that sign of disappointment. You can hear it ringing through your head over and over. A price must be paid, and the energy of the world given back. And you flicker and flicker, almost seeming to dissipate. The energy, the debt, must always be paid.
Hate that. I've seen this boy running around up here, right?
Thomas, yeah, you see him. He's disappeared. Kind of, you've been like in and out of consciousness, right? Because you're just so exhausted. But you see this little younger man, little pretty well built, but he appears and you see he's like doting on Compton. And one time when you open up your eyes, he's like, Roshan, was it? And you pass out. And then next time you open his eyes, he's once again running around, checking on things. At one point, he's like taking a stick and kind of going up and then disappears when it goes into Compton's eye socket. And then he's like,
This fucking guy. No, if because like, hey, that horrifying. You know what Roshan needs to not be thinking about that because that sucks so bad. He's going to like wave Thomas down. Boy, would you come here for a second, please?
oh, he runs over. Oh, you're awake. Okay. I tried to check on you before, and I'm sorry. We weren't. Yeah, you drifted out again.
Yeah, no, I'm in terrible pain. It's awful. It sucks so bad. I didn't get your name. I'm sorry. Calling you boy was not like a disrespecting. I don't have your name.
My name's Thomas. I'm a little helpful of the friends. I know Compton and Raina really well. I'm here to take care of Compton and your friend Farron. Farron, was it? He asked if I could check on you. I tried to check on you, but you just kept falling asleep. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on.
Please shut up, please. Hey, that bag over there by the one-eyed man. He'll point over to the bag of holding, which is, I imagine, I picture when Roshan got knocked back, it like one's shoes in a cartoon just stayed where it was and hit the floor. That bag over there. You're going to reach into it and think of a bottle of wine and also a glass, and you'll bring those things to me, please.
Oh, okay. Runs over, reaches into the bag, thanks, pulls out a couple things, thinks of another, pulls out another thing that you didn't ask him to, and kind of like gets distracted for a second.
Hey, hello. I am bedridden, but and he will send an eldritch blast just like right past Thomas's head. So
just grabs it, goes and walks over. Sorry, there's a lot going on. Gives you the bottle of wine and the glass.
Yeah, and the other thing, maybe.
Yeah.
You put it back, right? You put it back?
Yeah. He grabs the bag, throws everything back in the bag.
Good man. And he will do one-handed pour himself a glass of wine. Because the only wine that we have in the bag is the Frelian Fire wine. So he just starts drinking that.
All right.
He needs to not be conscious in a significant fashion currently.
So you just grab the glass.
This is actually important. I can touch things, right?
Oh yeah. No, like you're able to grab, but the fact you start to concentrate once again, right? And as you become more aware of your surroundings, like you fear when you touch the glass, maybe at instinct you kind of phase a little bit, but then as you like focus on doing the task, you grab hold of it at that moment between, oh god, am I going to go through this or am I going to actually be able to grasp it?
Horrifying. But yeah, no, that's excellent. Roshan is going to drink himself back to sleep.
Okay. And we see as Roshan passes out, his form just kind of flickering like a dying flame in the bed. We have one more thing for this evening. Now, tonight's a little bit of a shorter session, everybody. But we go back to the man with the plan. Let me unhide his. There we go. So he can talk. Let me turn off this music. We find ourselves back once again. Though time has passed very quickly for everybody else, this has kind of been where we're backtracking what Compton's been up to. As we ended the session where Compton found this large door, enters in and sees this grand library. Let me pull that up right there. And as he got in, this large slam as this giant ancient dragon reared its head back, forming him he couldn't be there, unleashed this shock of lightning, and this giant flame entity informed it that a debt needed to be paid, shunting it backwards against the bookshelf, scattering books everywhere. And as it lands, Compton, in front of your eyes, you see this individual as the dragon starts to shrink and reel back. You see a form of a man stand up, taking almost somewhat elvish type features, a long scraggly beard, wearing nice regal type clothes. You can see the vest slash dress goes down all the way, and you can see it seems to be patterned with bluish type scales, and you can see the top of his head where he has no hair. It looks like parts of his skin are in fact made of the same colored scales as his skin. Jesus, phone, shut up. What do you do, Compton?
Well, is the fireman still there, or did it say the thing
No.
didn't go away?
They disappeared in backlash
Cool.
against it. But when it disappeared, you see a little letter starts to float down in front of you.
Is it within like reach, or do I have to
Yeah, it'll float
Okay,
down,
cool.
and you could grab it. You see it has a little wax seal upon it.
Okay, I grab it. I don't open it. I go, oh, okay. Well, shit. There were finna be a Did you just shoot at me with lightning though? Because I didn't mean the fuck. I'm so sorry. My name. Hi. What? I don't. You know, why don't you go first?
Stands up. You can see this individual stands close to around 7-8 feet tall. Very slender of build, but is a giant by any standard. Walks towards you. No, completely understandable. You are not supposed to be within these hallowed halls. I must ask, of course, how you find yourself within my domain.
Oh, well, shoot. Now, you know what had happened was I got this buddy, his name's Rashawn Moran, but that ain't his real name. That's just the name he goes by because he didn't like his daddy. Or maybe that's his daddy's name.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
Though I live a very long time, I like concise information. How did you get here? In 20 words or less.
Oh. Wait, does O count? Shit, that's 5. Well, the funny thing is, I done did a wish about a knowledge, and so here's I am. Yeah.
He points at the letter. I believe that is for me.
Oh, well, that's weird because it did float down in front of me, but sure, honestly, it's fine. I don't care. Can I just okay, here.
Looks at you, looks at the letter, gives you a side glance, shakes his head. Get high ranks of magic, bend the weave, and you show up on my door. Starts to read the letter to himself. Seems that you have been given a pass to the Library of Eternal Echoes. For some individual, you get access to one book and one book only. Follow me.
Oh, well, hot snot. Okay, shoot. It's just one book, though. Okay. I don't know how these things work. Wait, did you? I'm so sorry. You were a big dragon man, and then now you're just like a scaly tall man, and I don't know. That's a nice dress. It's real cute. It's got scales on it, kind of like your skin. Is it actually part of you? Can I touch it?
Just keeps walking through the halls.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take that as a no. But maybe you could tell me. My name's Compton Wheeler. I come from Stillwater. My mom is a seamstress. My dad is a shipwright. But I don't know much about you. What's your name again?
My name is Esif. I am the High Scholar of these library halls. Esif.
I'm not going to remember that. I'm going to try, though. Oh, hold on. You know what? I can write it down. No, just hold on. I can manifest my quill, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I got a pen in my bag. Can I get a pen out of my bag? Or is that like
You
a
don't have
no-no
a
thing too?
bag. You have nothing.
Well,
You're just a
shit.
body with clothes on.
So I can't write down your name, which surely means I'm probably going to forget it. But that's okay because you're just wonderful. Also, I can understand how you hate wasting so much time because it does take you quite some time to say some simple words. And I don't know what that's about, but that's okay. I'm here to. When was the last time you talked to somebody?
If you follow me to the left, over this way, you find the records of lives lived. Follow me. Just keep walking.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Do you think you got like a quill I could borrow, maybe some parchment or something? Because I was trying to write down your name. And normally I can manifest a quill because it's like part of my magics, but I can't do that here. I'm not dead, actually, because I don't know how this works.
No, you are not dead as much as I may wish it upon you. Sadly, my wishes don't get granted. Not bitter at all.
Oh, I should introduce you to my friend Rashawn. Rashawn grants wishes, although it might likely kill him, depending on what it is that you ask him to do. And why would you want me to die? I'm just being nice. I like you. Do you not like me?
No, I can't say I do. I like the silence. Currently, you are breaking about 1,000 years of silence.
Oh, should I stop talking then?
It would be nice. I will bow towards your direction when I require a response. To answer your question, no, we have no quills here. We do not write. The books write themselves. These are the histories of the citizens of Wolfram. Well, Landria as a whole. Everybody's histories of lives that have already passed, lives that are currently written, are found in each of these books amongst these halls. As your wish was made, you require the complete and utter history of one such individual. With such a greedy wish, somehow we were brought to my halls against my wishes, but even I, with all my power and knowledge, can't go against the energy of the realm itself, it seems.
I don't know if the Dragon Man's paying attention to me, but the face I was making in real life is the face Compton made also. Did you see it? Did you know what it was?
I didn't see it.
I'll show you. Are you ready? Tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
That's the one. That's the face that Compton is making at this man. Guys at home. Very big open mouth. Like, excuse the what? Greedy
Surprise
wish.
Pikachu
That's
face.
the face. Yeah.
Surprise Pikachu face.
Slack-jawed.
Both angry eyes, like Mr. Potato Head.
And he just keeps walking. No, he doesn't. He doesn't care what you're doing.
And he hasn't bowed to me yet.
Nope.
Fuck.
He walks through the halls, and you can see everything. Like, as you're walking through, you start to see books are moving from one direction to another. They seem to be going from sections of the library and then magically floating themselves past you, down other aisles, into other areas. And it's just this ever-shifting form of just books transferring from one place to the next place, everything like that. Some you see whip open and another page starts to be written, closes shut, and then a title appears on one of the books and keeps traveling through. Just a cacophony of magical essence, overwhelming energies just going beyond this place. You, even when you like trying to manifest your magic, anything that you have as your abilities, you can't. You seem to be a soul walking through these halls that has manifest a semi-physical body. What's Compton thinking / doing as you're being led down these hallways in complete silence by this very large man?
a couple things. First, he's like, man, you know what? Actually, maybe dying ain't so bad. I wonder if I just talk to this guy, if I can find a way to get a job here when I'm dead, because that'd be kind of cool. Look at all these books. I bet you they're about people. I wonder what that's for. Why is this floating around? You know what I'm starting to think? I bet you this is how it works, because the books are on this side and then they move over there. Maybe that's the person that's passed away, right? Because they was alive until they're not. And then the book moves because it's being recategorized as you dead, right? So maybe, I don't know. I want to touch it. Do you think I probably shouldn't touch that? Oh man, now that I think about touching it, I shouldn't. But maybe just one, like, no, because then he'll just say that's the one I'm supposed to get. Do you think he'd know? He's a big dragon man. I wonder how this works.
As you're thinking, you're being led down these hallways, and he gets to a section, looks up, puts his hand out, and a book comes off the shelf floating towards you. The tome is large. There's some books that are very minuscule. There are other books that are almost like where you see a book that's usually like this thick, some are like that. And you see this very large, heavy tome. And the really weird part is you can see it looking from the side. There's sections that are of different colorations. Like one section the book has, you can see white pages. Some of them have red pages. Some of them have black pages. And it's just like different color coordinations, almost like chapters being put into the book. And you can see this is a very large, heavy tome as it lands into his hand. Nods towards you.
Oh, thank fucking God. Okay, so I was thinking about it. When these books is flying around, is it because they're dying? Is that what that means? Like, oh, this person was alive and you were writing their story, and then all of a sudden the book moves to another bookshelf because they passed, and then their story's done?
You're very astute. I will give you that. Yes, that is in fact how the organization works. This is the tome you are looking. Puts up his hand like whenever you're about to start speaking. This is the tome you are looking for. You will have a private reading room to finish whatever studies you require, but I must prepare the room for the way you wish to study. Are you going to take your time with the information and organize through it, or do you wish to learn everything all at once?
Well, oh, that's a fascinating question. Wait a second. I'm so sorry. You didn't bow. I'm going to shut the fuck up. My bad.
Nods towards you, rolls his eyes. You see a little like he lets out a small little breath, and you see the crackling of lightning just comes up with it. Kind of clenches his hand a little bit.
Look, man, I didn't make the rules. You did the rule. I'm just trying to be fucking. I'm so sorry. Okay, look, that's on me. I suppose I should just know.
First visitor in 1,000 years, and I get it.
I know, Brad. This is just an experience for both of us, isn't it? Okay, so all at once, or do I want time to organize it? Okay, this is a good question. Do I have access to all my my mental faculties in order to organize it? What are my limitations? Because
your
I can't do
limitation
my
is
magics.
it's whatever your mind and body can handle. Mostly your mind.
Okay, well, you know what? I think I want some time then. I think time is good because I can figure that out. Wait, okay, does time move the same way in here though? Because I've got friends outside. Do they think I'm dead? Probably.
Your mind is here. Whatever is happening with your body is none of my concern nor care.
Yeah, they're abusing it. That's what they do. Okay.
It's
Yeah, no,
fine.
time's good, I think. Okay, you know, I need time to organize. This looks like a real big book.
Mortals. Hands you the book. Drops it on you. You're just like, "Thugunk," this large, heavy book. Do not open this until we arrive at your door. All I'm going to say is best of luck to you.
Can I ask you a question? Because you seem to know about a thing or two.
Yes. What?
Okay. Well, look, obviously I don't want you to tell me anything that's in another book or something because I understand the limitations of what I'm allowed to know. But I was once murderized, right? Like a man done killed me on a boat. And then I didn't die, right? Like I died, but then I came back. But then another man was in my body. So there was just like two of us. What happens to my book then? Did my book switch shelves and then come back? Or like, how does that work?
If you fully died, then your book would have been finished. Roll me a charisma check on this one to see what he's going to give you.
So hot. So hot. I love this. A charisma? Guys, I've got so much charisma.
I'm going to make the DC
Okay.
20 on this one because he does not like you.
That's okay, though, because I rolled an 18 and my charisma's a +4. So 22.
22. He looks down at you and looks back at the book. Books that have multiple forms, multiple times that they've been rewritten. Each page changes to a different color.
I look at the book I'm holding, and there's like a lot of colors in this book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I don't know if you know much about the guy in this book, but he's trying to do a bunch of bad things to the world, or at least maybe, I don't know. Oh, you don't want to know? Okay, sorry.
As much as I wish to help in whatever you're doing, much as I wish to know what's going on in the outside world beyond what I find in these books, I've met your kind. You're going to say, oh, that's ominous, the way you said it, yada. I don't care. My kind have tried to help within the realm before, and we've been burned, literally and figuratively, in our assistance. Whatever's happening out there, that world doesn't matter to me anymore. Keeping these lives, these books, is all that I care about now. You should count yourself lucky to see it.
No, I do. Actually, I think it's pretty neat. I'm wondering, like,
You're not
if
following the
learned-
not-in rule. Why make
I
a
know,
rule if
it's
you're not going to follow the rule?
Look, because earlier I said some stuff.
Just pushes you, slides you, your feet like, ee! That's this man just guides you through the halls.
I just love you so much. I want to be your intern.
This is your door. This will give you the time you need to process and organize the information. And you see another door across this hall. And it is a much smaller door. This one is much larger. Not grandiose. They're, by description, the same door. A very simple wooden door on them with a window. While your window leading into the room is very large, the other one is almost like a pinpoint, like just like a hotel door window in there, just to peek inside. Open the door. Spend your time. I'll give you one thing. If you survive the process, I'll answer you one, and only one question about, well, anyone that I have within these halls. One. But I won't have to answer that question.
That's not very nice of you to say. I would have just said good luck if it were me, but that's okay. You know, despite the fact that you was mean to me right now and said that I'm finna die, I still like you. You're right. All right. Esif, right? It was Esif, right? Oh, fuck, did I fuck it up? No, you're Esif. I'm sure.
Stares at you. Waits for you to open the door.
Oh, okay. Can I be honest with you? One, this book is mighty heavy and it's taken up both my hands too. I've had a number of doors kill me in the past, and so I don't touch them as much no more. My lady would be upset if she knew that I was touching doors. Could you just maybe open that for me?
Oh, with pleasure. And as he does, he turns the handle with his one large hand, and the other one pushes you into this void. As Compton, holding this large book, falls off of this platform that you're standing on in this hallway and just falls into an endless void. And you can see as Esif looks down, waves at you just slightly, and shuts the door. And as you're falling, the book starts to tear apart. And the pages flutter all around you, and you're just in this absolute tornado of information and knowledge. And at first it starts to like come at you, and you're getting glimpses of moments in time that you're seeing through a first person view of this man talking to people that you've met in the past, the headmasters of the school, of an infernal knowledge, and just these glimpses, a man walking through a snowstorm, and then all of a sudden you land in a library. All of the bookshelves are empty. But as you fall and hit, you don't hit a stone floor, but a giant mound of books that look like the size of a mountain that Compton has to sort, categorize, and put together to understand all the information he has before him. And we end the session there.
Holy fuck. Man, I want to just stay and bother Esif forever.
Dude, SF was so
Yeah.
done with Compton's shit. Oh my
It's
god.
Shit.
It's Esso could kill Compton, he would. He just can't. So
Yeah.
he just has to deal with it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was so
fuck.
polite to that dragon
He
man.
was so fun. I loved him.
Oh,
Well, Farron and
jeez.
Kyle are having a fucking
Sleepover with
first
Craig.
night friendship sleepover with Craig.
Gonna be great.
I
God
still
damn
say
it.
I love the moment where she's like, "Hey, I know you just like almost Craig. This is classic Craig. Threatens to murder everybody he meets. It's fine. I'm good. I'm gonna leave now. You guys get along. Really, if you know Craig after a little while, you're gonna love him. But I'm flying away slowly. I'm leaving. You guys are good.
Yeah, fuck you,
I'm
Raina.
leaving though."
Statistically speaking, at least 2 of us are gonna leave this sleepover alive.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God.
We'll see which
Yeah.
2 it is.
Elvin, and Craig, right?
I don't get Alvin in that. Statistically, it'll be 3.
Dear Lord.
But Fusca and Live and Let's Die, thank you very much for the raid. For those who are first time here, we mostly focus on the session during the session. So I know we don't interact much with the chat. We do on break after everything like that. We're more than happy to answer any questions on the Discord. And just like on breaks. And now, if you got questions, we're more than happy to answer. And there's just so many. A Dat One Cheek Nerdy, Jello Monkey. These are great names. Onyx Death, Olfactory Spy, and I like the Microcosmic God is fantastic. I like Microcosmic God is probably my favorite name. Thank you all so much for the adventure. We're here usually every Saturday, 8 EST, as we continue this very long campaign. We have a YouTube channel where we do recaps at the beginning of every session. There's so much content, a lot of content. Both Rob knows how to get Splendor to say how much content we have. But if you want to catch up, capital C content. If you want to catch up on the story so far, go to season 2, session 1, and I give a full season 1 recap at the very beginning of the session. And then I'll catch you up to kind of where we are. I would say, right, everybody?
Yeah. There were
Oh,
some
yeah.
skewed opinions, I think, in there, but it was fine.
Speaking of recap, I'm probably gonna get saddled with recap next week for mentioning.
Oh no,
bleeding
no,
over
it's
No,
not.
I'll do it.
No. It's
Yeah.
I
Are you
didn't
gonna
roll
do it?
specifically because she wasn't here, so
Yeah.
I was just gonna roll it over to next week. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I was
you all
ready,
talk. I'm gonna
though,
look for
and
someone
then
to raid.
My husband messed it up on me.
Uh-huh.
What is there to talk about? There's so many things to talk about. I'm so
So many
glad that Compton has found himself on a giant pile of books that he gets to read and categorize one by one.
I can't wait to
forever.
just take care of your body for the next several months as you go through
Yes.
this.
But what I like about that is you got to make sure that you rolling me around so I don't get bed sores.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Well,
God.
I hired Thomas for that, so.
I've seen what Thomas does. He sticks in my eye socket. I'd rather
That's
not.
only while I'm gone.
Farron
Oh
can't.
my.
Farron can't keep a boyfriend. Damn.
I know.
Yeah. No, oh
Poor
yeah.
Farron.
No, it seems like
This is
it.
the second one.
Stop loving motherfuckers.
It's like it sounds like cursed or
Play hard to
something.
get.
Hey, folks, just real quick, because I was prompted to do this, and I had to write some mistakes that I had made. Currently available to you, if you go to I forget what the channel URL is, but it's available here on YouTube. There are 275 hours of capital C content awaiting you.
That's so
Holy
much
fuck.
fucking content. That's like
Yeah,
longer
that's a
than
lot.
some fucking
Is
television
that-
series.
Is that just our content, or because now Rob's putting stuff on there for
No,
himself?
it's separate.
That is purely the D&D VODs
Yeah.
that are available. All of the D&D VODs that are on there.
Oh,
There's some
by the
secret
way-
ones that you can't see. There's 308 hours of those.
By the way, the last 2 videos that you uploaded from the last 2 sessions, their titles are switched. So like season 2 episode 1 says season
Oh,
2
son of a-
episode 2. Yeah,
Jeez.
because I
Jeez.
went to listen today and I was like, that isn't right.
This sounds like somebody
Uh,
trying to push their dyslexia off onto someone else.
Casino has your chance
How
at the
dare?
number
How dare? How dare?
How
I hate
fucking
they. I
dare.
know it's terrible because I'm starting to think I might be dyslexic, and I'm it's a real fear that I'm starting to have, and I'm really glad that you brought this up right now to put me in this moment where
Don't be
Yeah.
afraid. Embrace it.
I was gonna
No.
forget. If I didn't say it now, I would have forgotten.
We're all a little bit dyslexic, so don't
Look, when
worry about
everybody pointed out my autism, things got better. You know, so like, just accept these things about you.
Yeah, I had to say it
Yeah.
now because of I have ADHD.
Hey, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
it. Same.
my chair is
Yep.
slowly
Sure.
getting lower. If you can't tell, the gap is getting higher above there.
I love that. Just
uh,
separate one quick amendment. There was a Q&A that was posted, bringing us just shy of 280 hours total.
My
That's
But
so
the
fucking
Q&A
hard.
gives you extra info if you want that.
The
Yeah.
Q&A is very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
all
And
right.
you see most of our faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, look, we don't want to use that as a selling point. It might not be.
No,
There's plenty of opportunities where
And we're wearing
space
hats.
just disappears and shit.
Oh yeah, we are wearing hats.
We are wearing
Who
hats.
doesn't
There's
love
hats.
Yeah, I
hats.
kept disappearing.
His body has double your size.
All right. All right.
I love that I came back and got Taco Bell and got to hang out and talk to chat and then get to talk to Dragon Man. I feel like my evening is fully complete. Is all I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
well, like I said, I really enjoyed that one session that I sat in on before the session before I came back from maternity leave, because it was like I get to enjoy hanging out with all of you guys and I have no responsibility. It was wonderful.
Everything. All in one place.
Essentially, yeah.
And now I get no responsibility for a couple of weeks. So like, yeah.
God damn it.
There'll be a bunch of nap sessions for you fuckers. I'm gonna find a drink.
I enjoy that. The first session you're not here and everybody's like, we're just gonna nap. I'm like, fuck you all. So thank you, M, for pushing the story forward. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
This is fucking slander. What else was I to do?
Yeah, you
No,
had your
no.
choice.
You got a free pass. You got a free pass.
Free
But
pass.
everybody-
Fucking levels of assumption.
Ghosts.
I had to
So
spoon
everybody-
with my boyfriend, all right?
Okay. We're gonna start the raid. As
Way.
always, we're gonna go to some new people here. Behold roleplay. As always, you don't need this fancy setup. You don't need the books. You don't need all this jibber jabber, whatever it is. All you need to do is get a group of friends together and go on an adventure and get sassy dragon librarians, because that's required.
Yeah.
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 Everybody loves
at
this.
you, so it hits somebody else.
Yes. As always, raid message. We are here for the quest. If you got the emotes, you got the emotes. If you don't, you don't. But that's perfectly fine. But everybody, have a wonderful evening. And I will be back here on Monday playing more Baldur's Gate 3 with my gnome. He's a shit. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Good night.
Everybody.